Lady Knights off to a start they wanted to start 2026 in, as they sit at 1-0 in league play as they take on southeast of Saline tonight. Here on top of the hill, just west of Gypsum. Sacred Heart coming off a blistering 60-32 win against Minneapolis last Friday. Sacred Heart sitting at number 2 in the league standings of the NCAA. Beloit leading the way, 5-1 overall, 4-0 in league play. Beloit playing at Smith Center tonight. Sacred Heart 6-2 overall, sitting at 2-0 in league play. And Ellsworth, 4-1 overall, 2-1 in league play. Ellsworth at Larned tonight. Southeast of Saline sitting at 5-2 overall, 1-1 in league play. Minneapolis 5-3 overall, 2-2 in league play as they take on Lions tonight in Minneapolis. Lions sitting at 1-6 overall, 0-3 in league play, and rounding out the league standings for the girls in the NCAA. Republic County sitting at 2-6 overall, 0-4 in league play. Ellsworth playing Republic County on Thursday. That's Republic County's only game this week. They're off Tuesday and Friday, but play at Ellsworth on Thursday. 6-2, the Lady Knights are. We'll take a short break and be back with starting lineups presented to you by Salina Surgical Hospital.
A deep three on the way. It's good. Will Tunnel.
Listen up, Knights fans. Copyco is your home for all the gear you need to show off your Sacred Heart pride this school year. In addition to what you'll find on the racks, Copyco also offers custom printing so you can support any student athlete in any activity, from football and basketball to choir and debate. From t-shirts and hats to hoodies and so much more, your home for Sacred Heart gear is Copyco in Salina, located at 2346 Planet Avenue.
Congratulations, you're having a little girl.
At that moment, everything changed. Our hopes and dreams for ourselves were instantly replaced by our hopes and dreams for her. We got life insurance policies from Shelter Insurance, so that regardless of what life throws at us, we'll still be able to provide the world to her.
Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
Hey Salina, come see us at the Kelly Kitchener Agency near the intersection of Cloud and Ohio. We want to be your Salina, Kansas insurance agent.
Welcome in from the campus of southeast of Saline. I'm Noah Helgett. Trey Tolley behind the camera bringing you tonight's game. The first one on the road this week. First of 2 on the road this week, as a matter of fact. Sacred Heart traveling to Tays TMP on Friday. Their first stop this week here at southeast of Saline, as they will take on a 5-2 Lady Trojans team under the direction of Shauna Smith. Coach Smith starting a 5'2 sophomore, and Reese Heinrich averaging 12 points, 2 rebounds, and 2.4 assists on the season. Kaya Samuelson, 5'7 sophomore starting, a 5'7 senior in Sutton Douglas, a 5'5 junior in Reagan Duran, and rounding out the starting lineups for southeast of Saline, a 6'1 senior in Charlotte Knopf. We'll take a short break and be back with Sacred Heart starting lineups after this.
Opening our doors in 1999, Salina Surgical Hospital is now 20 years strong. From inpatient stays to outpatient procedures, Salina Surgical Hospital specializes in excellence in surgical services and digestive health care. It is the depth of experience and the abilities of the physicians and nurses at Salina Surgical Hospital that make it the ideal place for high-tech and high-touch to unite. Salina Surgical Hospital is proud to be partially physician-owned, serving Salina and its surrounding communities for 20 years.
The Bennington State Bank proudly supports local sports and wants each student to know that their hard work and talent is noticed and appreciated. At Bennington State Bank, they care about local communities and are committed to fostering long-term relationships through the delivery of excellent customer service, integrity, and fairness. From helping local businesses to supporting community youth and nonprofits to helping you purchase your dream home or invest in your future, Bennington State Bank is here to help. Give them a call to experience exceptional banking with hometown service. Bennington State Bank, your trusted hometown bank. Member Member FDIC.
Winter travel can be treacherous if your tires are worn out. Stay safe with an inspection at Commercial Tire Company. Cold weather also drops the inflation in your tires. Get them checked today to avoid losing grip or damaging your tires. Commercial Tire will help keep you safe. For repairs that aren't tire related, our automotive and diesel mechanics will fix it right the first time. Commercial Tire Centers, West Crawford and North 9th, Salina.
Commercial Tire Centers, where service is everything.
Congratulations, you're having a little girl.
At that moment, everything changed. Our hopes and dreams for ourselves were instantly replaced by our hopes and dreams for her. We got life insurance policies from Shelter Insurance, so that regardless of what life throws at us, we'll still be able to provide the world to her.
Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
Hey Salina, come see us at the Kelly Kitchener Agency near the intersection of Cloud and Ohio. We want to be your Salina, Kansas insurance agent.
Welcome back in. I'm Noah Helgett. Trey Tolley behind the camera bringing you tonight's action presented to you by Salina Surgical Hospital. If you were just joining us, southeast of Saline sitting at 5-2 overall, 1-1 in the NCAA. Under 10th season head coach Shauna Smith. Coach Smith starting a 5'2 sophomore and Reese Heinrich averaging 12 points per game. Kaya Samuelson, a 5'7 sophomore, averaging 10 points, 6 rebounds, and leading the team in assists, 3.4 on the season. Sutton Douglas, a 5'7 senior, averaging 7.7 points, 6.4 rebounds, and 1.3 assists on the year. A junior standing at 5'5, Reagan Duran, averaging 5.7 points, 4.3 rebounds, and 2 assists on the season. And rounding out the starting lineup for Coach Smith's Lady Trojans, a 6'1 senior in Charlotte Knopf, averaging 2.3 rebounds and 0.6 assists on the season. As we move to the 6-2 overall Lady Knights team under the direction of Coach Carl Hines, sitting at 2-0 overall in league, coming off 2 really big league wins to start the season, beating Lions 62-23 and Minneapolis 60-32. Addie Lee, the junior, will get the start, averaging 14.1 points on the season. The senior Skylar Douglas averaging 14.3 points, 4.5 rebounds, and 3.4 assists. Nicole Richards, the senior, averaging 3.6 points, 2.9 rebounds, and 2 assists on the season. Eden Sharpton, a junior, averaging 6 points, 4.7 rebounds, and 0.7 assists on the season. She's getting her start. And the freshman Emmy Lee getting her 8th start of the year, leading the team in steals, averaging nearly 2.8 steals per game. She's averaging 13.3 points on the year, 2.4 rebounds, and leading the team in assists with 3.6 on the year. Eden and Knopf standing in the center circle, ready to get things underway from southeast of Saline. Sacred Heart in their navy aways, southeast of Saline in their home whites, purple numerals. Knopf wins the tip, and Heinrich will take it down the court for southeast of Saline. She'll kick it off to Samuelson. Samuelson will drive, kicking it back outside. Knopf top of the key with it. She'll kick it to Duran. Duran stuck with it baseline. Feeding it back out, and Sacred Heart steals it away as they commit their first turnover of the game. Skylar Douglas credited with that one. A quick poke away from Sacred Heart, and Sacred Heart now with the ball. Nicole Richards has it for the Lady Knights. Emmy Lee, the freshman, top of the key, bringing it around the horn. Richards drives, trying to find Sharpton. Nobody home, and the Lady Knights will turn it over. 2 possessions won by both teams, and both outcomes are a turnover apiece. Ball poked away by the Lady Knights underneath Southeast's basket. Southeast with it. They're looking to score for the first time. Duran underneath the basket takes it to the hoop, and she scores, and it's foul going in. Count the basket. She'll go to the line to shoot 1 free throw. Foul was picked on Skylar Douglas. Duran, a 5'5 junior, averaging 50% on the season from the free throw line. Her shot on the way and rattles in. And Southeast of Saline scores first. 3-0, just a minute gone by in this one. Emmy Lee, the freshman for Sacred Heart, has it. She'll kick it to Skylar. Skylar drives just inside the free throw line. Her shot up, no good. Sharpton with the rebound in the putback. Her shot is no good, but she'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Sutton Douglas picking up her first personal for Southeast of Saline. Sharpton, a 50% free throw shooter, set to shoot just her 5th free throw of the season as she knocks the first one down and puts the Lady Knights on the board. The junior set to shoot another one. It's on the way. It rattles off. And Douglas gets the rebound for Southeast of Saline. Duran taking it to the hoop. Does not go. Richards battling for the rebound, throws it away into the hands of Duran. She kicks it back to Douglas, and Douglas loses the ball handle underneath the basket. Again, Sacred Heart will take over. 6:35 left to go in the first. 3-1 the score. Southeast of Saline still leading. Nicole Richards has it far side. She'll throw it across the court to Addie. Addie drives, kicks it out to her sister, Emmy. Lady Knights playing around the perimeter so far in this one. Skylar drives, gets stuck, kicks it back out to Richards. Skylar now with it. Shot clock down to 5. And is stolen away by Kaya Samuelson. Sacred Heart turning it over for the second time. She'll take it to the hoop. It's off. Gets her own rebound. Duran has it for Southeast of Saline. As I mentioned earlier, the shot clock is in play for Southeast of Saline as Reese Heindrich knocks down the 3 bucket as the Lady Knights find themselves down by 5, 6-1. Emmy gets it in the paint, kicks it back out to Douglas on the outside. Her 3-point shot on the way. Nice deep shot by the senior in Skylar Douglas. Heindrich has it for Southeast of Saline. She'll kick it. Duran now with the top of the key. Around the horn, back to Heindrich. Heindrich trying to find Douglas down low. She is not able to pick it up, and Southeast of Saline will turn it over for the 3rd time tonight. Sacred Heart in transition. They get it back. Addie has it, drives, kicks it back out to Richards. Richards, high elbow, stuck with it, kicks it back out to Douglas. Lee with it, top of the key. She'll take it left. Throws it back right to Richards. Douglas, a senior, with it back to Lee. Lee thinks about the 3. She drives, kicks it to Douglas. And the shot clock expires as Sacred Heart lost in that one. Not just keep passing it around, and they lost track of the shot clock, which will come in huge in this one, I have a feeling. Lots of positives about the shot clock. Sacred Heart, though, not ready for that possession. As Southeast of Saline, Reese Heindrich being guarded well by Emmy Lee. She loses the ball handle, and Sacred Heart will take over. A quick turnover, not even past midcourt for Southeast of Saline. Emmy Lee has it now. She gets the inbound. She'll take it far side, bringing it back around top of the key. She's at the point, moving left to right. Douglas down to Sharpton, back out to Addie. Addie nearly getting it poked away. Skylar, another 3 on the way. It bounces off the iron. And Duran with the board for Southeast of Saline. Samuelson, her 3 on the way. It's off. Emmy with the rebound for Sacred Heart. 6-4 the score. 4 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Addie has it. She'll hand it off to Nicole Richards. Nicole trying to find Skylar down low. Southeast guarding her well. Skylar now with it. Dribbles. Drives, kicks it back out. Addie has it. Far side, trying to feed it down to Eden. Eden loses the handle as Durfee gets it. And Sacred Heart called with the foul. Eden Sharpton picking up her first. Durfee checking back in for Southeast of Saline, as well as Taryn Getz. Samuelson taking it down the court for the Trojans. She'll drive, kicks it out to Duran. Duran loses the handle, and Skylar there to steal it away. Southeast of Saline, another turnover in the early going of the first quarter. Addie has it for Sacred Heart. She'll take it right side, handing it off to Nicole Richards. Emmy drives, kicks it back out to her sister Addie. Emmy, no score so far. Richards throwing it down to Sharpton, and Sharpton is fouled underneath. Foul called on Veda Durfee. That's Durfee's first personal, second team. Skylar will throw it in for Sacred Heart. Nicole Richards gets it in. She throws it off to Sharpton. Lee hustles, saves it, kicks it back out to Addie. Addie drives, shot clock reset. A whistle blown, and another foul called on Southeast of Saline. Kaya Samuelson picking up her first personal. Checking back in for Southeast of Saline, Sutton Douglas. Nicole throwing it in, kicks it to Emmy. Wide open lane down to Eden. Eden kicks it back out to Addie. Addie goes ahead and drives, and Addie scores. Addie Lee answers for the first time as it's all tied up, 6-6. 2:45 left to go in the first. Sacred Heart has not led in this one. Heinrich a three on the way. It's short, rebounded by Douglas. Douglas kicking it back out. Shot clock reset for Southeast of Saline. Gets a three on the way. It's off. And Addie, the junior, there to rebound it for Sacred Heart. Hustling down the court. She kicks it to Emmy. Emmy drives, baseline, stuck with it, and a whistle blown underneath the basket. Reese Heinrich picks up her first personal. Fourth team for Southeast of Saline. Fouls might be coming in huge in the early going of this one. Bryn Bouchard, the freshman, checking in for Sacred Heart. Richards throws it into Emmy. Emmy thinks about the three. She'll drive, kicks it across the paint to Bryn. Bryn's shot is off the glass. And Samuelson there to rebound it for Southeast of Saline. Heinrich kicks it out to Getz. Getz back around to Duran. Duran a three on the way. It's off. Lee pokes it into the hands of Getz. Getz trying to get it out of the paint. And she hits the deck. Foul called on Sacred Heart. And Nicole Richards picking up her first personal. The third team with 2:01 left to go in the first quarter. 6-6 the score. Southeast has it. Duran, top of the key. Steps, kicks to the left. Southeast looking to take it to the hoop. Heinrich kicks it to Samuelson. Samuelson stuck with it. Nice backdoor pass to Duran. And Duran scores. Reagan Duran now with 5. 8-6 to score. 1:39 left to go in the first quarter. Sacred Heart has it with 25 seconds on the shot clock. Skylar Douglas takes it baseline. Kicks it back out to Emmy Lee. Emmy drives. Looking for a score. Drives it to the cup. And she scores. Emmy now with 2. 4 out of the 5 starters have put points on the board for Sacred Heart in the early going. Duran kicks it to Getz. Getz a three on the way. It rattles in. Taryn Getz with the big bucket. 11-8 to score. Sacred Heart still has not led in this one. Addie kicking it to Skylar. Emmy Lee drives. Stuck, kicks it out to her sister Addie, top of the key. 20 seconds on the shot clock. 45 on the game clock. Emmy stuck in the paint, drives, kicks it out to Addie. Addie a three on the way. It's good. Addie knocks down the big bucket, and she now has 5. Has the game back to tied, 11-all. 30 seconds left to go. About 1 second is the shot and game clock difference in this one. Duran in the paint, nice little jumper, rattles out. Emmy with the rebound. Emmy hustling down the court. Shot clock turned off. 15 seconds left to go in the first. Nicole, a three on the way. It rattles in, and Sacred Heart gets their first lead of the game. And gets it stolen away. Emmy, a deep three. No! Nice defense by Emmy Lee as they get two chances to close out the end of the first quarter as Sacred Heart finds themselves leading on top 14-11 to go into the second quarter. We'll take a short break and be back with second quarter action brought to you by Salina Surgical Hospital.
Lily Pad Septic, this is Callie, where we can get you a flush and a rush. How can we help you flush today?
Oh, it smells like something died out by my septic tank. It's bad.
Oh no, I know that smell you're talking about. Cole!
I smelt it from here.
The freakishly fast frog.
I'll follow the funk. It's not a dead animal, sir. It's your septic tank venting gases. Oof. She's full, real full.
That's the smell.
I've got to get back and tell Callie. Callie, he needs a pump out, quick.
Already got a pump truck rolling.
If you need a flush and a rush, call Lily Pad Septic.
We guarantee to inspect your septic issues within 24 hours.
Or you get a free septic tank pump out worth $399.
Lily Pad Septic.
We'll be there in a splash.
Callie, quick, kiss me. That stink stuck to my skin.
I, don't know if I can.
Oh, good. I can smell other things again.
14-11 the score going into the second quarter. I'm Noah Helgett. Trey Tolley behind the camera. This game being brought to you by Salina Surgical Hospital. Sacred Heart will start the second with the ball. Nicole Richards has it, kicks it over to Emmy. Emmy around the horn to Addie. Addie, another three on the way. Bang! Addie Lee on fire from deep range as she splashes in her second three bucket. She now has 8. As Sacred Heart never leading in the first. They steal it away. Sacred Heart has it. Great start to the second quarter for Sacred Heart. Down all of the first as they get it back. Nicole, a three on the way. It's off. Heinrich kicks it down to Samuelson for southeast of Saline. Samuelson kicks it to Duran. Duran, a three on the way. It's off. Rattles off. Samuelson gets the rebound. And a jump ball called. Possession arrow sticking with the Lady Trojans. (17-11) the score. 6:55 left to go in the first half. The Lady Knights not leading until nearly the buzzer of the end of the first as they knock down the big three bucket made by Nicole Richards. Samuelson's three off and rebounded by Sacred Heart. Skylar Douglas will take it down the court for the Lady Knights. She'll kick it to Emmy. Emmy, a three on the way. It's off. Nice rebounded. In perfect position, Nicole was. As she gets the offensive rebound and a shot clock reset for Sacred Heart. Sharpton takes it, drives it, kicks it back out. Richards, a shot just inside the three-point line off. And the ball rolls out of bounds on Sacred Heart. Southeast will take over. 6:17 left to go in the first half. 17-11 your score. Veda Durfee checking back in for southeast of Saline. Heinrich, baseline, drives, kicks it back out to Douglas. Around the horn, Duran has it far side, hustling down the baseline. And a whistle blown underneath the basket. Blocking foul called. Skylar Douglas picking up her second. Holly Bonilla checking in for Skylar Douglas. Skylar taking a seat. 6 minutes left to go in the first half. Sitting with 2 fouls. Heinrich kicks it in to Durfee. Durfee handing it off to Samuelson. She drives, stuck with it, kicking it back out to Duran. Duran hustling down the lane. Nice shot up and hits it. Reagan Duran, nice bucket by her. (17-13) the score. Richards has it for Sacred Heart. She kicks it around the horn. Addie Lee now with it. Emmy with far side, kicks it to Richards. Southeast of Saline poking it away, hustling down the court. Kicks it back in. Heinrich running and kicking it in. Sharpton gets it for Sacred Heart. Sharpton throwing it away through the hands of Emmy. And Sacred Heart will turn it over for the first time here in the second quarter. 17-13 your score. Sacred Heart still on top. Samuelson, nice drive. Her shot is off, gets her own rebound, brings it back out. And the Lady Trojans click reset on this possession. Douglas kicking it around the horn. Heinrich, a three is off. Rebounded into the hands of Douglas. Duran gets the shot, it's off. Nicole Richards for Sacred Heart gets the rebound. Addie hustling down the court for the Lady Knights. She kicks it. Emmy now with it. Emmy drives, stuck. Throwing it across the baseline into the hands of Kaya Samuelson. And Sacred Heart will turn it over in back-to-back possessions midway through the second quarter. Southeast passing the ball really, really well. Heinrich kicks it to Duran. Wide open three-point shot on the way. Bounces in on the glass and rolls in for Duran. Reagan now with 10 first half points. As Sacred Heart now only leading by one, 17-16, 3:55 left to go. Addie takes it right side, drives, stuck with it, trying to force a pass to Eden Sharpton. Then nobody home. Sacred Heart will turn it over for the third time. Samuelson kicks it to Durfee. Heinrich now with it for Southeast of Saline. Samuelson on the right-hand side kicks it to Duran. Duran nearly losing it at the logo. Saves it, kicks it. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Samuelson drives. Shot blocked by Sharpton. Douglas gets the rebound and the put back. Sutton Douglas with the answer. 18-17 the score. As Coach Carl Hines wants a timeout. 30-second timeout as Sacred Heart leading most of this second quarter. Southeast takes it back. As Coach Hines calls a timeout, wanting to look some things over, not liking the way things are going for his Sacred Heart Knights. A little over 3 minutes left to go in the first half. Nicole across the court will throw it in for Sacred Heart. Southeast of Saline on a 7-3 run. Sacred Heart nearly losing the handle. Addie drives, takes it to the hoop, and scores. Addie, the only scorer in the second quarter. She has 10 on the game. Sacred Heart takes back the lead. Douglas driving it, taking it to the hoop. Her shot is off. And foul called on Nicole Richards, her second. Sutton Douglas will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Sutton, a 25% free throw shooter on the season, knocks down her first. She'll get one more chance. The 5'7" senior knocks down both of them. She has 4 in this second quarter. Back and forth basketball. Both teams have taken leads in the first half. Douglas a three on the way. It's off and rolls into the hands of Kaya Samuelson for the Lady Trojans. She'll kick it to Reagan Duran. Around the horn, Getz has it. Throws it to the right-hand side, nearly losing it. Poked away. And last touched by Southeast of Saline. That's Sacred Heart. Forces the turnover on the Lady Trojans with 2:12 left to go in the first half. 20-19 your score. Emmett Lee has it. She throws it left-hand side to Skylar. Skylar back around the horn, Addy with it. Skylar a shot just inside the three-point line, short. Ball rolling out. Southeast of Saline credited with the board. She kicks it to Heinrich. Heinrich feeding it down low to Getz. And Eden Sharpton hustling down the court to poke it away with 1:44 left to go in the first half. 20-19 the score. Southeast of Saline now on top. Samuelson kicks it in. The moving screen called and whistled. Kaya Samuelson called with the moving screen. She picks up her second. As the 5'9" freshman Veda Durfee checking back in for Southeast of Saline. Nicole throws it in for Sacred Heart. 1:40 left to go in the first half. Addie taking it down the court. She kicks it to Emmy. Emmy drives, stuck with it, nearly falls out of bounds. Kicks it to Sharpton. And Sharpton is fouled underneath the basket. Foul called on Taryn Getz. Taryn picking up her first personal. Richards throws it in to Emmy. Emmy drives, kicks it out to Addie. Addie a deep three on the way. It bounces off the back iron. And Douglas gets the rebound for Southeast of Saline. Heinrich hustling down the court. The sophomore kicks it to Getz. Getz a three on the way. It rattles off. Sharpton trying to get the rebound and loses the handle. Rolls right out of the lap of Eden Sharpton. Southeast of Saline will take over. 1:15 left to go in the first half. 20-19 the score. Southeast on top. Duran gets the feed down low. And Reagan Duran gets the bucket to go now with 12. Duran gets the bucket to count. 22-19 the score. Southeast with the biggest lead as Eden gets the feed down low, gets the basket to go, and she'll go to the line to shoot one and make this a three-point opportunity. That foul called and caught by Sutton Douglas. Sutton picking up her second. Bonilla and Bouchard checking back in for Sacred Heart. Sharpton, her shot on the way, and gets it to go home. Eden now with 4. Heinrich kicking it down to Duran. Duran losing the handle. Throws it back in underneath the basket into the hands of Sacred Heart. Southeast with the turnover. Sacred Heart in transition. Bonilla with it. Baseline. Throws it across the paint to Sharpton. And it's poked away by Reagan Duran. As Sacred Heart will have the ball with 38.1 seconds left to go in the first half. 22 all the score. The score has only been separated by about 4 points. It's tied up 22 all. Many lead changes as Sacred Heart has it. Emmy Lee throws it back to Douglas. Douglas a three on the way. No. Knopf with the rebound for Southeast of Saline. Duran kicking it to Heinrich. 18 seconds left. 22 all the score. Emmy trying to poke it away. Southeast has it. They'll hold it for the last play of the game. No shot clock in the closing seconds of this one. Duran kicks it to Getz. Getz back across court. Duran an open three on the way. She knocks it down. As the buzzer expires, southeast of Saline will take the lead going into intermission with Reagan Duran's huge 3-bucket. Southeast will lead 25-22. As that first quarter was all southeast of Saline, Sacred Heart bouncing back, getting it back within a few, tied most of the second quarter as Reagan Duran gets the open 3-bucket to go with the buzzer going off, sending us into intermission of the first game tonight. Sacred Heart finding themselves down by 3, 25-22. We'll take a short break and be back with first half wrapped up, brought to you by Salina Surgical Hospital.
Opening our doors in 1999, Salina Surgical Hospital is now 20 years strong. From inpatient stays to outpatient procedures, Salina Surgical Hospital specializes in excellence in surgical services and digestive health care. It is the depth of experience and the abilities of the physicians and nurses at Salina Surgical Hospital that make it the ideal place for high-tech and high-touch to unite. Salina Surgical Hospital is proud to be partially physician-owned, serving Salina and its surrounding communities for 20 years.
The Bennington State Bank proudly supports local sports and wants each student to know that their hard work and talent is noticed and appreciated. At Bennington State Bank, they care about local communities and are committed to fostering long-term relationships through the delivery of excellent customer service, integrity, and fairness. From helping local businesses to supporting community youth and nonprofits to helping you purchase your dream home or invest in your future, Bennington State Bank is here to help. Give them a call to experience exceptional banking with hometown service. Bennington State Bank, your trusted hometown bank. Member FDIC.
Winter travel can be treacherous if your tires are worn out. Stay safe with an inspection at Commercial Tire Company. Cold weather also drops the inflation in your tires. Get them checked today to avoid losing grip or damaging your tires. Commercial Tire will help keep you safe. For repairs that aren't tire related, our automotive and diesel mechanics will fix it right the first time. Commercial Tire Centers, West Crawford and North 9th, Salina.
Commercial Tire Centers, where service is everything.
Welcome back in to the booth. I'm Noah Helgett. Trey Tolley behind the camera. Tonight's action being brought to you by Salina Surgical Hospital. Sacred Heart finding themselves down by 3, 25-22 at intermission. The Lady Trojans being led by Reagan Duran, the junior. She finished the first half with 15 big ones. Sutton Douglas finished with 4. Taryn Getz and Reese Heindrich both coming in big with 2, 3 buckets apiece. As they lead by 3 at intermission, Sacred Heart being led by the junior in Addie Lee. She finished with 10. Eden Sharpton underneath the basket. She finished the first half with 4. Skylar and Nicole both finished with 3. And rounding out the scoring, Emmy Lee, she finished with 2. We saw some minutes being played by Holly Bonilla and Bryn Bouchard in the late going of the first half. Coach Carl Hines using that rotation the best he can and giving those two in particular plenty of varsity minutes as they have came in huge, moving the ball. Holly moving the ball really, really well for Sacred Heart. And Bryn underneath the basket coming in huge, fighting for the rebounds, and most of her points this season has came by offensive rebounds, putting it back up and being the more physical one the freshman is. We'll take a short break and be back with second half. Lady Knights down by 3, 25-22.
Congratulations, you're having a little girl.
At that moment, everything changed. Our hopes and dreams for ourselves were instantly replaced by our hopes and dreams for her. We got life insurance policies from Shelter Insurance, so that regardless of what life throws at us, we'll still be able to provide the world to her.
Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
Hey Salina, come see us at the Kelly Kitchener Agency near the intersection of Cloud and Ohio. We want to be your Salina, Kansas insurance agent.
Whether on the field, court, or in the operating room, experience matters. A coach loves an experienced team just like a patient values an experienced doctor.
Salina Ortho has ABOS board-certified physicians with over 40 years of orthopedic service. If you need help staying active or just want to discuss options regarding the newest techniques and services and specialties that Salina Ortho provides, see one of our trusted physicians or visit salinaortho.com. Salina Ortho, your voice, your choice, past, present, and future.
The hours of drills, the pre-dawn workouts, the hundreds of laps. It takes hard work, passion, and drive to do what you love. When you're sidelined by injury, Salina Regional Sports Medicine is just as committed and works just as hard to get you back in the game. Salina Regional Sports Medicine, 785-452-7366. SalinaRegionalSportsMedicine.com.
Insurance is something we all need in our business, home, car, and life. But do you really understand what's covered? And most importantly, what you are paying for? Hi, this is Rob Carlson in the Salina office of Smart Insurance. Change is good, especially if you haven't looked at your insurance policy lately. I can help you understand what you need and where the gaps are in your coverage. We provide free quotes and take pride in looking out for you. Smart Insurance, with locations in Salina, Abilene, and Harrington. Give us a call today.
APAC Kansas Incorporated has been building the Heartland from the ground up for over a century. From the supply of aggregate materials, hot mix asphalt, and concrete to the construction of roads and bridges, we do it all. You've seen our trucks, and now we want to hire you. APAC in Salina is growing, and we are hiring for all positions. From truck drivers to mechanics, general laborers, and construction, APAC has your next career. For more details, visit the job links page at salinapost.com. Great pay and benefits, APAC is an equal opportunity employer.
4 walls and a roof can make a house, but a home, that's where life happens. First steps, backyard birthdays, morning coffee, sunsets on the porch. Home isn't something you buy, it's something you feel. And when it's right, you just know. For 22 years, Dan Goebel has helped people in Salina find that feeling. And now, he's here to help you. Your home is out there, Dan Goebel knows the way. Call 785-819-1904 or visit Salina Homes to find your way home.
When the time comes to honor a life, Hire Scott Mortuary in Salina is here with care, compassion, and guidance every step of the way. Celebrate memories, cherish family, and find comfort in tradition. Hire Scott Mortuary, celebrating life, embracing legacy.
Lily Pad Septic, this is Callie, where we can get you a flush and a rush. How can we help you flush today?
Oh, it smells like something died out by my septic tank. It's bad.
Oh no, I know that smell you're talking about. Cole!
I smelt it from here.
Flush! The freakishly fast frog!
I'll follow the funk. It's not a dead animal, sir. It's your septic tank venting gases. Oof. She's full, real full.
That's the smell.
I've got to get back and tell Callie. Callie, he needs a pump out, quick.
Already got a pump truck rolling.
If you need a flush and a rush, call Lily Pad Septic.
We guarantee to inspect your septic issues within 24 hours.
Or you get a free septic tank pump out worth $399.
Lily Pad Septic.
We'll be there in a splash.
Callie, quick, kiss me. That stink stuck to my skin.
I don't know if I can.
Oh, good. I can smell other things again.
Close your eyes. Now, imagine yourself cheering from the bleachers at Salina South. Feel the pride of donning the colors of Salina Central. Picture the spirit of being part of the Sacred Heart community, or the camaraderie at southeast of Saline. Envision the thrill of supporting El Saline or Bennington. Visualize the unity in rallying for Minneapolis High. Now, open your eyes and see yourself in team apparel from Messenger Total Promotions. Visit them in person in downtown Salina.
At Maori Women's Clinic, we're here for women and what matters most to them. From understanding your monthly cycles to growing a family or navigating menopause and everything in between. Our experienced team of OBGYNs include Drs. Prendergast, Morgan, Ablard, Rosh, and Jones. Maori Women's Clinic is located in Salina, and we invite you to come experience a team that values expertise, care, and compassion, because you matter more at Maori.
Sage is your go-to source for industrial strength cleaning products, ice melt, floor equipment, paper, asphalt, and just about everything in between. Whether you're a maintenance supervisor, a small business, or just wanting your home to look amazing, stop by 732 North 9th Street in Salina, where we will be happy to assist you. You can also visit us at sageselects.com or call us at 309-1919. Sage Products, the right call every time.
Welcome back into the booth. I'm Noah Helgett. Trey Tolley behind the camera. Tonight's game being brought to you by Salina Surgical Hospital of Salina. 25-22 the score to start the third. Southeast of Saline finds themselves on top. Sacred Heart will start off with the basketball. Addie kicks it to Emmy. Back around the horn. Sacred Heart moving quickly so far. Nicole takes it to the right-hand side. Scans, stops, and looks. Trying to force it down to Skylar. Nobody home. Addie there to save the day. And Addie gets the bucket to go home to start the third. Nice hustle by the junior, saving the day. As the ball being tipped into the hands of Addie, and she goes ahead and takes it to the cup. Douglas has it for Southeast of Saline. She'll kick it to Duran. Duran hustling and driving, and a whistle blown in the paint. Addie picking up her first personal just seconds into the third. Douglas gets the inbound, kicking it to Charlotte Knopf. Knopf kicks it to Samuelson. She'll drive. It's short. Rebounded by Addie Lee. Addie throwing it down court to Skylar. Skylar kicking it around the horn. Emmy Lee has it baseline, brings it back out, and hands it off to Skylar Douglas. Nicole with it for Sacred Heart. Trying to feed it down to Sharpton. Sharpton loses a handle, poking it back out and saving it. She does. Nicole drive. Now kicking it to Sharpton. Nice pass behind. And Eden there underneath to save it and score. Eden now with 6. Duran has it for Southeast. She'll drive. Her shot off. Being battled, fighting for the rebound. A jump ball, they thought, but Douglas called with the reach-in foul. Sutton Douglas picking up her third. Getz coming in and checking in for Knopf. Lady Knights leading after that shot by Eden Sharpton. 26-25 the score. Douglas has it for Sacred Heart. She drives. They whistle blown. Southeast picking up another quick foul as Reagan Duran picks up her first. Richards gets it out, kicks it to Emmy. Emmy drives back out to Addie. Addie with 12. Feeds it down, kicks it back out to Emmy. Emmy drives. Skylar with it. Skylar a three on the way. Rattles in. Skylar Douglas knocks down another three. She has 6. As the Lady Knights expanding their lead to 4, 29-25. Southeast in transition. Sutton Douglas throwing it across course to Heinrich. Heinrich down to Duran. Duran turnaround jumper is off and rattles out. Last touched by Southeast of Saline. 5:41 left to go in the third quarter. 29-25. Your score, Sacred Heart on top. Addie hustling down the court with the ball. She'll kick it right to Skylar. Skylar hustling down into the paint. A whistle blown. And another foul called on Southeast of Saline. Reagan Duran picking up back-to-back fouls. As Southeast of Saline picks up a quick 3 fouls just a couple minutes into the third quarter. Douglas kicks it into the hands of Addie Lee. Addie kicks it left. Skyler moving in towards the cup as Addie throws it to nobody home. Sacred Heart will turn it over for the first time in the third quarter. Great start by the Lady Knights coming out of intermission. Emmy nearly poking it away, rolls into the hands of Samuelson for Southeast of Saline. Samuelson kicks it to Getz. Getz an open three on the way. She knocks it down. Taryn Getz now with 6. Addie has it for Southeast of Saline. Nicole Richards feeding it down to Sharpton. Sharpton, her shot goes. Eden Sharpton. Nice feed down by Lee. And a quick shot by Eden as Southeast of Saline calls a timeout. Lady Knights leading 31-28. Coach Smith wanting a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here to thank some of our sponsors. Messenger Total Promotions, the official apparel provider for the Salina sports teams, is Messenger Total Promotions. See them in downtown Salina for local high school swag like hoodies, t-shirts, hats, and more. They can custom make anything and also have school items for your car. Messenger Total Promotions in Salina, Minneapolis, and Junction City. This broadcast is being presented in part by Kansas Bankers Technologies, aligning technology, compliance, and community banking. 4:44 left to go in the third quarter. I'm Noah Helgett. Trey Tolley behind the camera, bringing you tonight's action, being presented to you on Salina Post, brought to you by Salina Surgical Hospital. Reagan Duran will kick it to Samuelson for Southeast. Taryn Getz, the sharp shooting three-pointer. She kicks it and hands it off to Heindrich. Samuelson now with it on the left-hand side. She drives down into the baseline, and a quick whistle blown. That foul believed to be called on Addie Lee, and it is indeed. She has 2. Heindrich throws it in for Southeast. She kicks it to Douglas. Hands it off to Getz. Getz a 3 on the way. It rattles out of the cup. Douglas with the board. And Douglas with the putbacks. Sutton Douglas now with 6. As the Lady Knights only lead by 1, 31-30. Emmy drives and is fouled by Taryn Getz. Taryn picking up her second. The Lady Trojans in early foul trouble. Sutton Douglas with 3. Kaya Samuelson, Taryn Getz, and Reagan Duran all have 2 apiece. Douglas taking a seat. Durfee checking in for her, the freshman. Richards kicks it to Lee. Addie, far side, right side corner, drives baseline. A whistle blown and a charge called on Addie. Addie picking up her 3rd. Duran throws it in for Southeast. She kicks it back and hustles down the court around Durfee's screen. Kicks it to Samuelson, back out. Gets a 3, corner 3 on the way. It hits and goes home. Taryn Getz knocks down another 3. She has 9. Southeast of Saline takes the lead back. They now lead 33-31. 3.5 minutes left to go in the third. And both sides electric in this one. Addie a 3 on the way, rattles off, and rebounded by Reagan Duran. Duran hustling down the court for Southeast. She'll drive it inside, kicks it back out to Heindrich. Heindrich hands it off to Samuelson. She drives, she shoots, and she scores. Kaya Samuelson answers for the first time tonight in the third quarter. As all of a sudden, the things have changed and turned. Southeast of Saline now on top by 4, 35-31. Emmy gets the handoff and is fouled by Reese Heindrich. Reese now with 2. Emmy Lee going to the line. to shoot 2 free throws. That's tabbed the 5th team foul. Fouls coming in huge late in the third quarter. Sacred Heart has 2 to give. As Emmy, the freshman, makes her first free throw, she'll go back to the line to shoot 1 more. Emmy, an 87.5% free throw shooter on the season, knocks down her 15th, make that 16th free throw of the year. Emmy now with 4. 35-33 the score. Duran kicks it to Durfee. Reese calling for it. She gets it, backs it up, and throws it to the left-hand side to Taryn Getz for Southeast. She'll bring it back to the right, kicks it to Reese Heinrich. Heinrich back to Duran around the horn. Getz has it, far side. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Time ticking, time rolling. Samuelson drives, kicks it to Duran. Duran drives, open lane, and makes the basket. Reagan Duran knocks down the bucket. She now has 17. Emmy driving it to the cup and scores. Nice hustle back by Sacred Heart. Emmy hustling down into the lane and driving to the cup. As Kaya Samuelson called with the charge at midcourt. Kaya picking up her 3rd personal. Douglas checking in for Veda Durfee. Huge turning point could be for Sacred Heart at this point. 2 minutes left to go in the third. They only find themselves down by 2, 37-35. Emmy drives to the right and is fouled by Taryn Getz. Taryn now with 3. Emmy will go to the line to shoot 2 more. Perfect so far. Majority of her points coming from the charity stripe. Sacred Heart doing well, moving the ball here in the third as Emmy knocks down her first free throw. Holly Bonilla checking back in for Sacred Heart. Addie taking a seat. Free throws are going to come in huge. 1 more could tie it. And she ties it, she does. 4 for 4 from the free throw line, Emmy Lee is. Emmy now with 8. Samuelson has it for Southeast of Saline. She'll kick it to Getz. Southeast driving and looking for a score. Duran drives, takes it off the glass. Ball rolls into the hands of Douglas. Douglas, her shot is up. And Eden Sharpton called with the foul. She picks up her 2nd. As Sutton Douglas will go back to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Douglas so far has made both of them. She'll get 1 opportunity. As she misses her first, she'll go to the line to shoot 1 more. Her 2nd on the way, misses both of them. Eden hustling to get the rebound, and it's poked out by Reagan Duran on Southeast of Saline. And Sacred Heart will take over. 1:30 left to go in the third. And it's tied again, 37 all. Emmy kicks it to Addie, around the horn to Nicole. Back to Addie. Shot clock. Nicole feeding it to Skylar. Skylar back out to Emmy. Emmy a 3 on the way. It's off. Rebound being battled for. They whistle. And the fingers being pointed in the position of Southeast of Saline. Southeast will inbound it with 1:04 left to go in the third. 37-37 is the score. Samuelson gets it for Southeast. Driving left and right. She takes it to the left side. Douglas now with it for Southeast. Heinrich to Samuelson. Samuelson a 3 on the way. It's off. Sharpton gets the rebound. Sharpton kicks it to Skylar. Skylar hustling and moving down the court. She kicks it to Holly Bonilla. Sharpton top of the key around the horn. Nicole Richards has it a 3 on the way. It's up. It's off. And rebounded by Reagan Duran. Sacred Heart fouls and sends Reagan Duran to the deck. That foul called on Eden Sharpton. Eden picking up her third. Reagan Duran will go to the line to shoot 2. Duran, a 5'5" junior, averaging 50% from the free throw line just 8 games into the season. Duran, her free throw on the way, misses her first. Southeast started this first half 3 for 3 from the free throw line, and they have now missed 3 in a row as Reagan Duran will go back to the line to shoot one more. 35 seconds left in the third. And she misses both of them. Durfee with the rebound. She kicks it back out. Feeds it down to Knopf. Knopf out to Getz. Getz, her 3 is off. And rebounded by Schuyler. Schuyler kicking it to Addie. Addie drives baseline. Kicks it out to Emmy around the horn to Nicole. Nicole, a 3 on the way. It's off. And rebounded by Southeast of Saline. 13 seconds left. Time ticking. Into the third. Getz has it for Southeast. Stuck with it. Nicole playing great defense. Kicks it to Heindrich. Heindrich, her shot is off. Rebounded by Southeast of Saline. And we'll go into the fourth quarter all tied up once again, 37-37. We'll take a short break and be back with the final quarter of action, presented to you by Salina Surgical Hospital.
Bennington State Bank proudly supports local sports and wants each student to know that their hard work and talent is noticed and appreciated. At Bennington State Bank, they care about local communities and are committed to fostering long-term relationships through the delivery of excellent customer service, integrity, and fairness. From helping local businesses to supporting community youth and nonprofits to helping you purchase your dream home or invest in your future, Bennington State Bank is here to help. Give them a call to experience exceptional banking with hometown service. Bennington State Bank, your trusted hometown bank. Member FDIC. APAC Kansas Incorporated has been building the Heartland from the ground up for over a century. From the supply of aggregate materials, hot mix asphalt, and concrete to the construction of roads and bridges, we do it all. You've seen our trucks, and now we want to hire you. APAC in Salina is growing, and we are hiring for all positions. From truck drivers to mechanics, general laborers, and construction, APAC has your next career. For more details, visit the job links page at salinapost.com. Great pay and benefits, APAC is an equal opportunity employer.
37 all to start the fourth quarter from Southeast of Saline. The 6-2 Sacred Heart Lady Knights find themselves all tied up and have battled back and forth with the Lady Trojans. As Southeast will start off with the ball to start the fourth quarter. I'm Noah Helgett, Trey Tolley behind the camera, bringing you tonight's game. As Duran, her three-point shot on the way, it's off. Emmy gets the ball, hustles down the court, kicks it off to Addie. Addie around the horn, Schuyler, a 3 on the way. It's short and rebounded by Southeast of Saline. Eden tips it off, and Schuyler steals it away. Schuyler hustling back down the court, kicks it back out from the free throw line. Nice hustle and steal by the senior. Emmy, her shot on the way, it's off. And rebounded by Charlotte Knopf of Southeast of Saline. Duran has it for Southeast. She'll kick it to Samuelson. Around the horn to Heindrich. Duran at the free throw line, drives. Kicks it to Knopf. Knopf, a shot on the way. It rattles off. Rebounded into the hands of Addie Lee. Addie kicks it to Schuyler. Schuyler moves it back, kicks it out to Addie. Addie feeds it to Schuyler. Schuyler post up, trying to feed it and kick it to Sharpton. And Sharpton pokes it away and rolls through the hands of Nicole Richards, and Sacred Heart will turn it over. 1:09 just inside the fourth quarter. Douglas throws it in for Southeast of Saline. She'll kick it off to Duran. Duran hustling down the court, being guarded well by Douglas for Sacred Heart. Gets, drives, baseline, kicks it back out to Heindrich. Heindrich, a 3 on the way. It rattles off. Rebounded into the hands of Nicole Richards. Nicole kicks it off to Emmy. Emmy hustling down the court. She'll kick it to Addie. Addie backs up, calls out the play. Sacred Heart needing to get something organized here to get a score to go. Nicole gets the pass down low. Her shot is off. Poked away by Douglas into the hands of Duran. Duran drives to the cup. Her shot is off, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Skylar Douglas picking up her third. Reagan Duran will go to the line to shoot 2. The junior averaging 50% from the free throw line. Her first is on the way. And it's good. Reagan Duran now with 18. Duran will get one more chance. It's on the way. It rattles off into the hands of Addie Lee. Addie with the rebound. She kicks it down court to Emmy. Emmy thinks about the three. She'll drive baseline, stuck. Kicks it back out to Addie. Addie backing it up to the logo. Waiting for something to organize. Skylar with the screen. Kicks it back around the horn. Richards with it. Emmy drives, kicks it to Addie. Addie a deep three on the way, and she knocks it down. Addie Lee from deep range knocks down her first bucket of the fourth. She now has 15 on the game as Sacred Heart finds themselves back on top of Southeast of Saline, 40-38. As Duran gets the basket to go, and we are all tied up once again. Southeast of Saline answering by a quick basket by Reagan Duran. Emmy a three on the way. It's off the iron, rebounded, and an over the back called on Eden Sharpton. Eden picking up her fourth. Brand checking in for Eden. Douglas will throw it in for Southeast of Saline. Samuelson will take it across midcourt. Kicks it to Getz. Getz dribbling back to the right. Kicks it to Heindrich. Heindrich around the horn to Samuelson. Samuelson hustling back around. Gets a three on the way. It rattles off. And a foul called. Foul called on Nicole Richards. That foul called on the floor. Nicole picking up her third. Getz will inbound it. She'll kick it off to Samuelson. Lots of Southeast people on their side wanted the 3 free throws after that foul. As Addie hustling and steals it away from Southeast of Saline. Addie in transition, a three on the way. Yes! Addie Lee off the steal. Brings it back and gets the big 3 bucket to go as the Lady Knights find themselves back on top, 43-40, 4:25 left to go in the game. Coach Carl Hines wants a full timeout, and we'll take a full timeout and be back with 4:25 left to go into the ball game.
Congratulations, you're having a little girl.
At that moment, everything changed. Our hopes and dreams for ourselves were instantly replaced by our hopes and dreams for her. We got life insurance policies from Shelter Insurance, so that regardless of what life throws at us, we'll still be able to provide the world to her.
Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
Hey Salina, come see us at the Kelly Kitchener Agency near the intersection of Cloud and Ohio. We want to be your Salina, Kansas insurance agent.
Whether on the field, court, or in the operating room, experience matters. A coach loves an experienced team just like a patient values an experienced doctor. Salina Ortho has ABOS board-certified physicians with over 40 years of orthopedic service. If you need help staying active or just want to discuss options regarding the newest techniques and services and specialties that Salina Ortho provides, see one of our trusted physicians or visit salinaortho.com. Salina Ortho, your voice, your choice, past, present, and future.
Sacred Heart finds themselves on top with 4:20 left to go in the game. They're leading by 3, 43-40. I'm Noah Helgett. Trey Tolley behind the camera as Douglas takes it off the inbound, drives to the cup, and scores. Sutton Douglas now with 8. As Sacred Heart looking to keep the lead. They are up by 1. Nicole Richards has it for the Lady Knights. She'll kick it back to Emmy. Emmy takes it to the right-hand side, kicks it off to Addie. Addie looking for an answer. She drives, takes it to the hoop. A foul called on southeast of Saline. Taryn Getz called with her 4th personal. Skylar Douglas for Sacred Heart will inbound it. Nicole will now. Nicole hustling to the side, gets it thrown into Emmy. Emmy a 3 on the way. It's short and rebounded by Kaya Samuelson. Samuelson throwing it down court to Getz. Getz losing the handle and turns it over. 3:35 left to go in the 4th. As southeast of Saline turns it over. Getz not being able to handle the ball on the far left-hand side. Sacred Heart leading by 1, 43-42. Addie has it, far right side, 3 on the way. It rattles off. Sharpton with the rebound, kicks it back out to Emmy. Addie thinks about another 3. She'll keep it and kick it to the right side to Nicole. Nicole back to Addie. Addie faking and thinking about the deep range 3. She keeps it and keeps it alive. Kicks it off to Skylar. Addie now with it. Skylar kicks it. Nice backdoor pass to Eden Sharpton, and Eden gets the basket to go. Eden now with 10. Just her 2nd game in double figures for the Lady Knights. Gets a 3 on the way. It's off. Nicole gets the rebound. Nicole kicks it out to Emmy. Emmy throws it down court to Addie. Addie drives to the bucket. It's off. Southeast with the rebound. 2:35 left to go. Samuelson hustling down the court with the ball. Kicks it to Duran. Back around the horn. Heinrich to Getz. Getz drives baseline. Takes it to the cup. It rattles off. Eden Sharpton gets the rebound. 2:22 left to go in the game. 45-42 is your score. And we find ourselves in a huge NCAA matchup as Eden gets the basketball. Her shot is off, but she'll go to the line to shoot 2. As Sutton Douglas called with her 4th foul underneath the basket. Eden, the junior, will go to the line to shoot 2. She's a 50% free throw shooter on the season for Sacred Heart. As she knocks down her first, Eden having quite the game. She now has 11 as she'll go to back to the line to shoot 1 more. .210 left to go. Eden, her free throw on the way and knocks down both of them. Bryn Bouchard checking in for the shooter in Eden Sharpton. 2:10 left to go. Sacred Heart finds themselves on top by 5, 47-42. Samuelson gets the inbound for southeast of Saline. She takes it across midcourt, brings it to the right-hand side, passes underneath her legs to Durfee. Durfee back out to Samuelson. Her shot is off. Addie gets the rebound and is fouled by Douglas. Douglas picking up her 5th and fouling out with 154 left to go.
In for the Knights, Eden Sharpton.
Checking in for her, Taryn Getz. Both teams have 2 fouls to give. Both have 3 team fouls. We'll see if they use them. Addie gets the inbound and takes it across the court for southeast of Saline. Skylar has it top of the key, moves it to the left-hand side, brings it back to the right, drives, kicks it out to Nicole. Addie with it, holding top of the key. Skylar, go ahead and drive. Her shot is short, rebounded and battled for underneath the basket. Southeast of Saline gets it. Eden there to be physical and get the hands on it. A jump ball called and the arrow going to Sacred Heart as Coach Hines calls the timeout, and we'll take a short timeout with you. With 1:31 left to go, Sacred Heart on top 47-42.
Winter travel can be treacherous if your tires are worn out. Stay safe with an inspection at Commercial Tire Company. Cold weather also drops the inflation in your tires. Get them checked today to avoid losing grip or damaging your tires. Commercial Tire will help keep you safe. For repairs that aren't tire related, our automotive and diesel mechanics will fix it right the first time. Commercial Tire Centers, West Crawford and North 9th, Salina.
Commercial Tire Centers, where service is everything.
1:31 left to go in the game. Sacred Heart on top by 5, 47-42. I'm Noah Helgett. Trey Tolley behind the camera, bringing you tonight's action from southeast of Saline, brought to you by Salina Surgical Hospital. Richards gets it in and throws it into the backcourt to Emmy Lee. Emmy kicks it off to Addie. Addie backs up, kicks it to the right. Nicole with it. Ball above the head, looks, scans, kicks it to Addie. Sacred Heart needing to keep it and get something out of it. 18 seconds on the shot clock. They'll get an opportunity. Nicole has it. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Skylar drives, kicks it out to Emmy. Emmy to Addie. Addie a three on the way. It's off and rebounded by Eden. Eden in the paint. A jump ball called as Taryn gets a hand on it and battling back and forth by the two girls. Nice physical play by both of them as a jump ball called, and it'll go to southeast of Saline with just 58 seconds left to go. Sacred Heart on top by 5. Samuelson gets the inbound. She drives it across the court, kicks it to Getz. Getz, top of the key, kicks it to Heinrich. Durfee has it. Durfee baseline, driving, stuck with it. Turns around, kicks it to Duran, and Coach Shauna Smith wanting a timeout with 40.8 seconds left to go. Sacred Heart on top by 5, 47-42. As we'll keep it here and share the NCAA Girl League standings on the season. Sacred Heart sitting at second with a perfect 2-0 record. Southeast of Saline sitting at fourth with a 1-1 league record. Beloit sitting on top, 5-1 overall, a perfect 4-0 in league play. Has everybody in league playing tonight except for Republic County. Beloit on the road at Smith Center, southeast of Saline, hosting Sacred Heart tonight here. Lions traveling to Minneapolis, and Ellsworth at Larned. We'll keep you updated with some scores once we get them. But we're here with 40 seconds left. Samuelson gets the inbound. Her shot is off. Ball poked out and last touched by Sacred Heart. Southeast will get a fresh possession underneath their basket with 37 seconds left. 5 points separates both teams. Sacred Heart on top. Samuelson gets the inbound, top of the key. She'll drive, kicks it out to Getz. Getz a three on the way. It rattles in. Taryn Getz knocks down the big three as she now has 12. And Coach Shauna Smith calls a timeout with 28 seconds left to go. Sacred Heart on top, 47-45. We'll take a break and be back with 28 seconds left to go in the game.
Lily Pad Septic, this is Callie, where we can get you a flush in a rush. How can we help you flush today?
Oh, it smells like something died out by my septic tank. It's bad.
Oh no, I know that smell you're talking about. Cole!
I smelt it from here.
The freakishly fast frog!
I'll follow the funk. It's not a dead animal, sir. It's your septic tank venting gases. Oof. She's full, real full.
That's the smell.
I've got to get back and tell Callie. Callie, he needs a pump out, quick.
Already got a pump truck rolling.
If you need a flush and a rush, call Lily Pad Septic.
We guarantee to inspect your septic issues within 24 hours.
Or you get a free septic tank pump out worth $399.
Lily Pad Septic.
We'll be there in a splash.
Callie, quick, kiss me. That stink stuck to my skin.
I don't know if I can.
Oh, good. I can smell other things again.
28 seconds left to go in the game. Sacred Heart has the ball. They whistle blown. And a timeout called by Coach Carl Hines as Sacred Heart inbounds it. Coach Hines wanting a full timeout. And we'll keep it here to thank some of our sponsors. Sage Products of Salina is your supplier of janitorial products for your business or home. From paper towels to soaps and items from ceiling to floor, you can see select products from Sage. You can get the same home field advantage at your home or office by visiting sageselects.com. Billings Group fans, don't forget to check out our Salina Post Facebook page and S Post Sports on Twitter after the game to see video highlights from all around the area, proudly presented by the Billings Group. Salina Regional Health Center is hiring. See all their opening positions and start your new career today with Salina Regional by visiting srhs.com. This broadcast being presented in part by Kansas Bankers Technologies, aligning technology, compliance, and community banking. 47-45 the score. Sacred Heart on top. 28 seconds left. Nicole inbounds it, throws it across court to Addie. Addie backing it up to midcourt, drives, keeping it alive, and is fouled with 21.8 seconds left to go. Both teams still have 2 fouls to give as Reagan Durant picking up her third, fouling Addie Lee at the logo. As Southeast of Saline wanting a timeout, and Coach Shauna Smith calls it. Another full timeout called. And we'll take a short break and be back with 21.8 seconds left, presented to you by Salina Surgical Hospital.
A deep three on the way. It's good. Will Tuttle.
Listen up, Knights fans. Copyco is your home for all the gear you need to show off your Sacred Heart pride this school year. In addition to what you'll find on the racks, Copyco also offers custom printing so you can support any student athlete in any activity, from football and basketball to choir and debate. From t-shirts and hats to hoodies and so much more, your home for Sacred Heart gear is Copyco in Salina, located at 2346 Planet Avenue.
Welcome back into the Salina Surgical Hospital radio booth. I'm Noah Helgett. Trey Tolley behind the camera. And we have a barn burner of a first game here at Southeast of Saline as Sacred Heart on top. It's been a back and forth game, lots of lead changes and lots of ties. But the Knights, with 21.8 seconds left, find themselves on top by 2. Skyler gets the inbound to Emmy. Emmy backing it up, trying to draw a foul. She takes it, kicks it back out, trying to keep away, kicking it to Lee, nearly throwing it away, and she does with 8 seconds left, time ticking, ball rolling out, whistle blown. A whistle blown. The timeout called. Southeast gets the timeout with 4.4 seconds left. No points have changed. 47-45 the score. The ball being scuffled for down low. And you saw both coaches running on the floor wanting a timeout, and the timeout granted to Southeast of Saline. I believe Southeast, well, the arrow sticking with the Knights, but I think Southeast had the possession when the timeout was called. A huge possession there. That's Sacred Heart trying to play keep away. Emmy nearly throwing it away. Addie having to hustle it across the court to get it, but battling and trying to get it back by Samuelson as they scuffled for it. 4.4 seconds left to go. Sacred Heart on top. As both teams coming back onto the floor. And Southeast of Saline will have the ball. 47-45 the score. 4.4 seconds left to go. Reagan Duran will throw it in for Southeast of Saline. She throws it across court, throws it out, Heinrich gets it back. Samuelson, a deep three on the way. It rattles off, rebounded by Sacred Heart. The buzzer will sound, and Sacred Heart will be victorious and stay undefeated in league play, moving to 7-2 overall, 3-0 in league play. And wow, what a 4.4 seconds left as Sacred Heart turns the ball over at midcourt. Coach Shauna Smith gets the timeout. Southeast of Saline gets the inbound with 4.4 left to go on the clock, throws it across court. Heinrich gets it, near side corner, kicks it out to Kaya Samuelson. Samuelson with the deep range three, bounces off and doesn't go. Addie Lee with the huge rebound. And Sacred Heart will be victorious in this one and move to 7-2 overall, 3-0 in league play. We'll take a short break and be back with final game wrap-up brought to you by Salina Surgical Hospital.
Opening our doors in 1999, Salina Surgical Hospital is now 20 years strong. From inpatient stays to outpatient procedures, Salina Surgical Hospital specializes in excellence in surgical services and digestive health care. It is the depth of experience and the abilities of the physicians and nurses at Salina Surgical Hospital that make it the ideal place for high-tech and high-touch to unite. Salina Surgical Hospital is proud to be partially physician-owned, serving Salina and its surrounding communities for 20 years.
The Bennington State Bank proudly supports local sports and wants each student to know that their hard work and talent is noticed and appreciated. At Bennington State Bank, they care about local communities and are committed to fostering long-term relationships through the delivery of excellent customer service, integrity, and fairness. From helping local businesses to supporting community youth and nonprofits to helping you purchase your dream home or invest in your future, Bennington State Bank is here to help. Give them a call to experience exceptional banking with hometown service. Bennington State Bank, your trusted hometown bank. Member FDIC.
Winter travel can be treacherous if your tires are worn out. Stay safe with an inspection at Commercial Tire Company. Cold weather also drops the inflation in your tires. Get them checked today to avoid losing grip or damaging your tires. Commercial Tire will help keep you safe. For repairs that aren't tire related, our automotive and diesel mechanics will fix it right the first time. Commercial Tire Centers, West Crawford and North 9th, Salina.
Commercial Tire Centers, where service is everything.
Welcome back into the Salina Surgical Hospital radio booth. I'm Noah Helgett. Trey Tolley behind the camera. Sacred Heart wins the big thrilling one to open things up for us here at Southeast of Saline. As Sacred Heart wins the big one 47-45 and improved to 7-2 overall and 3-0 in league play. Southeast of Saline dropping this one, moving to 5-3 overall, 1-2 in league play. In a game we expected on the girls' side, back and forth basketball, close all game. We found Sacred Heart up by 3 at the end of the first, 14-11. Then the tables turned midway through that second. Southeast of Saline would lead at intermission 25-22. Back and forth basketball, 6 ties during the third, and at the end of the third, they found themselves all tied up 37-37. And a huge fourth quarter by the junior in Addie Lee as Sacred Heart wins it 47-45. A huge, the turning point really in that one as they were tied up was the moment when Sacred Heart got the ball, moved it across midcourt, threw it away into the hands of Southeast of Saline. Coach Smith gets a timeout. They get the ball back, and they throw it across court. Kaya Samuelson, a deep three, looked good from the distance, and it's off. And Sacred Heart victorious in that one. Southeast of Saline, led in scoring by Reagan Duran, the junior. She finished with 20. Taryn Getz came in huge from the three-point line. She had 4 3-pointers. She finished the game with 12. Sutton Douglas fouling out with 8. Reese Heinrich with 3. Kaya Samuelson finished her ball game with 2. The Lady Trojans shot 4 for 9 from the free throw line and dropped this one and move to 5-3 overall, 1-2 in league play. We change hands to the 7-2 Sacred Heart Lady Knights, led in scoring by Addie Lee. She finished her ball game with 18. Eden Sharpton got into foul trouble in the third. She finished with 12. Emmy Lee, the freshman, finished with 8. Skylar Douglas finished with 6. Nicole Richards with 3. All the scoring came from the starting 5, but Holly Bonilla and Bryn Bouchard both coming off the bench and contributing in that one and working their tails off down in the trenches underneath the basket. Sacred Heart shot 9 free throws, made 8 of them. A nice performance from the charity stripe as free throws came in huge in that third quarter. Southeast of Saline got into foul trouble. They had 5 fouls midway through the third, and Sacred Heart capitalized on that, shooting a perfect 4 for 4 in the third quarter, and Eden making those 2 huge free throws count towards the end of the fourth for Sacred Heart to stay on top and win this one 47-45 and move to 7-2 overall, 3-0 in league play. We'll take a break and be back with the final game of tonight as the undefeated Sacred Heart Knights looking to stay undefeated as they take on the Southeast of Saline Trojans.
Opening our doors in 1999, Salina Surgical Hospital is now 20 years strong. From inpatient stays to outpatient procedures, Salina Surgical Hospital specializes in excellence in surgical services and digestive health care. It is the depth of experience and the abilities of the physicians and nurses at Salina Surgical Hospital that make it the ideal place for high-tech and high-touch to unite. Salina Surgical Hospital is proud to be partially physician-owned, serving Salina and its surrounding communities for 20 years.
The Bennington State Bank proudly supports local sports and wants each student to know that their hard work and talent is noticed and appreciated. At Bennington State Bank, they care about local communities and are committed to fostering long-term relationships through the delivery of excellent customer service, integrity, and fairness. From helping local businesses to supporting community youth and nonprofits to helping you purchase your dream home or invest in your future, Bennington State Bank is here to help. Give them a call to experience exceptional banking with hometown service. Bennington State Bank, your trusted hometown bank. Member FDIC.
Winter travel can be treacherous if your tires are worn out. Stay safe with an inspection at Commercial Tire Company. Cold weather also drops the inflation in your tires. Get them checked today to avoid losing grip or damaging your tires. Commercial Tire will help keep you safe. For repairs that aren't tire related, our automotive and diesel mechanics will fix it right the first time. Commercial Tire Centers, West Crawford and North 9th, Salina.
Commercial Tire Centers, where service is everything.
Congratulations, you're having a little girl.
At that moment, everything changed. Our hopes and dreams for ourselves were instantly replaced by our hopes and dreams for her. We got life insurance policies from Shelter Insurance, so that regardless of what life throws at us, we'll still be able to provide the world to her.
Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
Hey Salina, come see us at the Kelly Kitchener Agency near the intersection of Cloud and Ohio. We want to be your Salina, Kansas insurance agent.
Whether on the field, court, or in the operating room, experience matters. A coach loves an experienced team just like a patient values an experienced doctor. Salina Ortho has ABOS board-certified physicians with over 40 years of orthopedic service. If you need help staying active or just want to discuss options regarding the newest techniques and services and specialties that Salina Ortho provides, see one of our trusted physicians or visit salinaortho.com. Salina Ortho, your voice, your choice, past, present, and future.
The hours of drills, the pre-dawn workouts, the hundreds of laps. It takes hard work, passion, and drive to do what you love. When you're sidelined by injury, Salina Regional Sports Medicine is just as committed and works just as hard to get you back in the game. Salina Regional Sports Medicine, 785-452-7366. SalinaRegionalSportsMedicine.com.
Insurance is something we all need in our business, home, car, and life. But do you really understand what's covered? And most importantly, what you are paying for? Hi, this is Rob Carlson in the Salina office of Smart Insurance. Change is good, especially if you haven't looked at your insurance policy lately. I can help you understand what you need and where the gaps are in your coverage. We provide free quotes and take pride in looking out for you. Smart Insurance, with locations in Salina, Abilene, and Harrington. Give us a call today.
APAC Kansas Incorporated has been building the heartland from the ground up for over a century. From the supply of aggregate materials, hot mix asphalt, and concrete to the construction of roads and bridges, we do it all. You've seen our trucks, and now we want to hire you. APAC in Salina is growing, and we are hiring for all positions. From truck drivers to mechanics, general laborers, and construction, APAC has your next career. For more details, visit the job links page at salinapost.com. Great pay and benefits, APAC is an equal opportunity employer.
4 walls and a roof can make a house, but a home, that's where life happens. First steps, backyard birthdays, morning coffee, sunsets on the porch. Home isn't something you buy, it's something you feel. And when it's right, you just know. For 22 years, Dan Goebel has helped people in Salina find that feeling. And now he's here to help you. Your home is out there. Dan Goebel knows the way. Call 785-819-1904 or visit Salina Homes to find your way home.
When the time comes to honor a life, Hire Scott Mortuary in Salina is here with care, compassion, and guidance every step of the way. Celebrate memories, cherish family, and find comfort in tradition. Hire Scott Mortuary, celebrating life, embracing legacy.
Lily Pad Septic, this is Callie, where we can get you a flush and a rush. How can we help you flush today?
Oh, it smells like something died out by my septic tank. It's bad.
Oh no, I know that smell you're talking about. Cole!
I smelt it from here.
Flush! The freakishly fast rock!
I'll follow the funk. It's not a dead animal, sir. It's your septic tank venting gases. Oof. She's full, real full.
That's the smell.
I've got to get back and tell Callie. Callie, he needs a pump out, quick.
Already got a pump truck rolling.
If you need a flush and a rush, call Lily Pad Septic.
We guarantee to inspect your septic issues within 24 hours.
Or you get a free septic tank pump out worth $399.
Lily Pad Septic.
We'll be there in a splash.
Callie, quick, kiss me. That stink stuck to my skin.
I don't know if I can.
Oh, good. I can smell other things again.
Close your eyes. Now, imagine yourself cheering from the bleachers at Salina South. Feel the pride of donning the colors of Salina Central. Picture the spirit of being part of the Sacred Heart community or the camaraderie at Southeast of Saline. Envision the thrill of supporting El Saline or Bennington. Visualize the unity in rallying for Minneapolis High. Now, open your eyes and see yourself in team apparel from Messenger Total Promotions. Visit them in person in downtown Salina.
At Maori Women's Clinic, we're here for women and what matters most to them. From understanding your monthly cycles to growing a family or navigating menopause and everything in between. Our experienced team of OBGYNs include Drs. Prendergast, Morgan, Ablard, Rosh, and Jones. Maori Women's Clinic is located in Salina, and we invite you to come experience a team that values expertise, care, and compassion because you matter more at Maori.
Sage is your go-to source for industrial strength cleaning products, ice melt, floor equipment, paper, asphalt, and just about everything in between. Whether you're a maintenance supervisor, a small business, or just wanting your home to look amazing, stop by 732 North 9th Street in Salina, where we will be happy to assist you. You can also visit us at sageselects.com or call us at 309-1919. Sage Products, the right call every time.
Ready to take your nursing career to the next level? Memorial Health System in Abilene is hiring full-time registered nurses for their hospital emergency department, and they've got the perks to match. Sign-on bonuses, shift and weekend differentials, a childcare stipend, and tuition reimbursement to keep you moving forward. Bring your skills where they'll make the biggest impact, right here in Abilene. Apply today at srhc.com. That's srhc.com to apply for this opening at Memorial Health System in Abilene, taking care of you so you can take care of others.
At Vernon Jewelers, we believe jewelry is more than just an accessory. It's an expression of who you are. It's also a piece of your life that can be passed down through the generations. That's why our expert team is here to listen, understand, and help you find that piece that speaks to your story. We're not just your local jeweler. We're your neighbors, your friends, and your partners in celebrating life's precious moments. Vernon Jewelers in downtown Salina. In our 141st year, we are not old. We're just really good at what we do.
Into the end zone. It's a Sacred Heart touchdown. Listen up, Knights fans. Copyco is your home for all the gear you need to show off your Sacred Heart pride this school year. In addition to what you'll find on the racks, Copyco also offers custom printing so you can support any student athlete in any activity from football and basketball to choir and debate. From t-shirts and hats to hoodies and so much more, your home for Sacred Heart gear is Copyco in Salina, located at 2346 Planet Avenue.
Welcome back into the Salina Surgical Hospital radio booth. I'm Noah Helgett. Trey Tolley behind the camera, bringing you the final game tonight from southeast of Saline, as the number 4 Sacred Heart Knights looking to stay undefeated on the season as they take on the 1-6 southeast of Saline Trojans. Southeast of Saline under the direction of Francis Flax under his second season at the helm of this Trojans program. He'll start a 6'2 sophomore in Kane Sawyers. Kane averaging 4 points, 3.9 rebounds, and 1 assist on the season. Hendrik Lund, a 6' sophomore averaging 6.4 points, 2.3 rebounds, and 1.3 assists on the season. As well as a 6' senior Isaiah Keir, 5.1 points, 5 rebounds, and a 2.4 assist on the season. And rounding out the starting lineup for southeast of Saline, a 5'8 junior in Tiernan Potacek. Adam Teal, correction, getting the start. My apologies on that side. Teal will get the start for southeast of Saline. Sacred Heart looking to move to 9-0 tonight. We'll see if they can do it as they take on the Trojans of southeast of Saline to close out the night on the road. Sacred Heart, first of 2 road games this week as we're in Gypsum tonight and take on the Monarchs of Hayes TMP on Friday night. A few road games hit the road and return back home on the 13th of January to take on Republic County just before midseason tournament time as Teal and Disberger at the center logo to jump. Sacred Heart wearing their away navy blues, southeast of Saline in their home whites. Teal gets the tip. Potacek kicks it off to Keir. Keir will take it right-hand side, kicks it to Potacek. Potacek drives, kicks it back out to Teal. Teal, his shot is up and knocks it down. Adam Teal gets his first basket to go. Maddox Wells kicks it to Will Tuttle in transition. Sacred Heart looking for the answer. Tuttle has it. Tuttle, the answerer. As he gets it down, Will Tuttle knocks down the bucket. Will averaging 19.1 points on the season. Coach Hines getting the big win to start the night. The women's team, as we're now in to the second game tonight. Southeast nearly getting it poked away, and they do. Sacred Heart pokes it out. Hines, Colin, Wells, Tuttle, and Disberger all getting the start for Coach Brian Gormley's team. As a charging foul called on Hendrik Lund, his first personal, and Sacred Heart will take over. Not quite a minute gone by. 2-2 your score. Wells gets it across midcourt. He takes it. Kicks it to Disberger. Disberger drives back out to Hines around the horn. Wells, the three on the way. He knocks it down. Maddox Wells, the junior, knocks down from long range. And the Knights find themselves on top by 3, 5-2. As Lund gets the travel and turns it over for the second time in the early going of the first. Sacred Heart will take it over. Just 6:41 left to go in the first. Sacred Heart catching the Trojans off guard. As Hines gets the feed down low, his shot blocked. He hits the deck. Nice block by Kane Sawyers. Patacek kicks it to Teal. Teal around the horn to Lund. Patacek drives, hustling. Nice one-handed jumper. Layup. Count it. Tiernan Patacek gets the bucket to go. Wells hustling to the right side. Drives down into the paint. Nice little jumper off. Tuttle with the board. Tuttle with the putback. Shot is no good and rules out. Last touched by the Trojans. 5:59 left to go in the first. As Sacred Heart shot no good, rebounded by Sawyers. Sawyers kicks it to Patacek. Patacek drives, kicks it. A whistle blown and Sacred Heart fouled down in the paint. Foul called on Maddox Wells. Maddox picking up his quick first personal. Mason Brown checking in for Wells.
Mason Brown.
Patacek will throw it in for southeast of Saline. As Colin deflects it and steals it away. Colin jumping in front of that one quickly. Colin kicks it to Hines. Hines drives, kicks it back out. Tuttle hustling for it. Tuttle, nice pass to Disberger. Disberger stuck with it, kicks it out. And kicks it off the shoulder of Mason Brown. Sacred Heart will turn it over for the first time. Lots of hustle by both teams. A few sloppy turnovers in the early going. Tiernan Patacek taking it down the court for southeast of Saline. Drives, kicks it back out to Keir. Keir poked away and stolen away. Ben pokes it out into the hands of Luke Cullen. Hines driving, taking it to the bucket. And he's fouled going in. Foul called on the floor. Isaiah Keir called with his first personal. Mason Brown will throw it in for Sacred Heart. Kicks it to Tuttle. Three on the way. And bang, the main man himself, Will Tuttle, knocks down the three bucket. Nearly 50% from the three-point line, the senior and Will Tuttle. Will having him one heck of a game last week against Minneapolis. He finished with 22. Sawyers kicks it to Keir. Keir down to Teal. Teal, his shot, contested shot is off and rebounded by Luke Cullen. Cullen hustling down the court, kicks it to Brown. Brown stuck with it, trying to force it down into Disberger, and Mason Brown turns it over for Sacred Heart. Keir gets the ball, looks to shoot, and takes a few too many steps going in southeast of Saline. We'll turn it over for the fourth time tonight. Cullen gets the inbound for Sacred Heart. He'll take it to the left-hand side. Drives, hustles. Cullen taking it to the bucket. And is fouled going up. He'll go to the line to shoot two. Southeast of Saline ticketed with the foul. Hendricks Lund called with his second, sending the 5'8 senior Luke Cullen to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Luke, a 69.2% free throw shooter on the season. That's his first, knocks down and goes in. As Lyric Lilly going in and checking in for Southeast of Saline. Cullen will get one more chance from the stripe. 9-4 the score. The Knights on top. Cullen's free throw short. Potacek there to save it. Potacek hustling down the court, taking it himself. A jumper from the free throw line. He answers, and Tiernan Potacek now with 4. Brown kicks it to Tuttle. Tuttle drives, shoots, it's off. Lyric Lilly with the rebound. He kicks it off to Sawyers. Sawyers down into Keir. Keir shot is off, rebounded by Teal. Teal, the putback no good. Hines with the rebound. Sacred Heart hustling down the court, kicks it to Tuttle. Tuttle a 3, no. And he's going to the line though to shoot 3 free throws. As Tuttle goes up for the 3-pointer, hits the deck. As Adam Teal gets his first personal, Will, an 89.5% free throw shooter on the season, will go to the line to shoot 3. As his first one is up and no good. His second on the way and knocks that one down. Dominic Matucci returning after missing 3 games to an injury that he got in the Chapman Irish Classic. Glad and good to have Mr. Dominic Matucci back for Sacred Heart. Southeast of Saline in transition. Potacek underneath the basket, has it, kicks it out. And a huge 3 bucket made by Tiernan Potacek. As Potacek now with 7, Hines drives, his shot short and rebounded by Tristan Schwank. Schwank checking in for Francis Flax. Lilly has it. Lilly drives down into the paint, shoots, it's off. Disberger with the board. He kicks it to Cullen, kicks it off to Tuttle. Tuttle hustles down the court. Cullen drives and is fouled at the elbow. Foul called on Lyric Lilly. Lyric picking up his first personal. 2:37 left to go in the first. Sacred Heart leading 11-9. Luke Cullen. And that's 5 team fouls for Southeast of Saline. Luke Cullen will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. That's his first one, gets a couple lucky bounces and hits it on home. Cullen, nearly a 70% free throw shooter on the season. That's his second on the way. It's short again and rebounded into the hands of Isaiah Keir. Keir kicks it off to Potacek. Potacek hustling down. His jumper doesn't go, gets his own rebound, kicks it off to Lyric Lilly. Lyric kicks it out to Potacek. Potacek a 3, it's short. Tuttle with the rebound. Tuttle kicking it to Hines. Hines hustling, nice jump step and score. Noah Hines with a juke and jive and sends it down the cup. Hines guarding Lilly. Lilly kicks it off to Teal. Teal bringing it back around to the left-hand side. Stuck with it, trying to find something. Kicks it off to Potacek. Potacek takes it right. Stuck. Kicks it to Lyric Lilly. His 3 on the way. It's short. Rebounded and poked into the hands of Disberger. Throwing it down court to Hines. Hines drives. Rattles out of the cup. And goes to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Great hustle by the junior in Noah Hines. as Lilly picks up his second. Noah Hines, a 6'1 junior, going to the line to shoot 2 free throws. His first on the way and good. Sacred Heart has been to the line to shoot 9 free throws so far, making 6 of those. Hines, his second on the way. It's short and poked out. Nice deflect by Disberger. Tuttle gets it. Tuttle, turnaround, drives, kicks it to Matucci. Matucci, a 3. Yes! Dominic Matucci returns, checks into the game, and knocks down the big triple. That's Sacred Heart extending their lead out to 9, 18 to 9. 1:20 left to go in the first. Southeast of Saline in transition. Potacek drives. Yes. Potacek with 9 of the 11 for Southeast of Saline. Matucci gets it back. Familiar range. Stuck in the corner and is fouled by Tristan Schwank. Schwank picking up his first.
Tristan Schwank, his first personal foul on the line for the Leafs.
Dominic Matucci, the 5'9 junior, will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. His first gets an unlucky bounce and rattles out. As I say earlier, if you're just joining us, Dom has been out for 3 games. Returned tonight against Southeast of Saline and makes his free throw, goes 1 for 2 from the line as Ben Marsh checking back in for Sacred Heart. Hendricks Lund checking in for Southeast of Saline. Lund will take it down the court for Southeast. He'll kick it off to Lyric Lilly. Around the horn to Schwank. Schwank throws it over the head of Lund, and Southeast turns it over for the 5th time tonight with 54 seconds left to go. 19 to 11 the score. Tuttle hands it off to Wells. Wells crosses midcourt. Wells, 3-point line, kicks it to Hines. Hines drives, loses the handle, and turns it over. Sacred Heart committing just their 3rd turnover in the late going of this first quarter. Southeast catching them off guard. Lund will take it down the court for Southeast of Saline. Throws it across court to Potacek. Potacek drives. Tuttle pokes it away. Tuttle hustling down the court. Nice juke and drive and score. Will Tuttle knocks down the huge bucket off the turnover by Southeast of Saline. Great hustle by the senior in Will Tuttle. Tuttle gets the rebound off Lund's 3-point shot, and Southeast of Saline losing the momentum. Wells, his 3 no good. Potacek gets the rebound. Potacek throws it up from midcourt. His shot is off. And Sacred Heart will find themselves on top by 10 going into the second quarter, 21 to 11. We'll take a break and be back with second quarter.
A deep 3 on the way. It's good. Will Tuttle.
Listen up, Knights fans. Copyco is your home for all the gear you need to show off your Sacred Heart pride this school year. In addition to what you'll find on the racks, Copyco also offers custom printing so you can support any student athlete in any activity from football and basketball to choir and debate. From t-shirts and hats to hoodies and so much more, your home for Sacred Heart gear is Copyco in Salina, located at 2346 Planet Avenue.
The Bennington State Bank proudly supports local sports and wants each student to know that their hard work and talent is noticed and appreciated. At Bennington State Bank, they care about local communities and are committed to fostering long-term relationships through the delivery of excellent customer service, integrity, and fairness. From helping local businesses to supporting community youth and nonprofits to helping you purchase your dream home or invest in your future, Bennington State Bank is here to help. Give them a call to experience exceptional banking with hometown service. Bennington State Bank, your trusted hometown bank. Member FDIC.
Welcome back into the Salina Surgical Hospital radio booth. I'm Noah Helgett. Hines gets the inbound. The basket doesn't go as he hits the deck. He'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws just to start this second quarter. That foul called on Kane Sawyers. Kane picking up his first. Hines will go back to the line to shoot 2. His first, knocks it down. Hines, the junior, now with 4. Noah Hines will get one more chance. And he knocks down both of them as the Knights stay on top and have not been down once in this game. Lilly has it for Southeast. He'll kick it to Lund. Lund trying to find Teal down low, and a nice shot made by Adam Teal. Nice little jumper by the sophomore. Tuttle, his 3 off. Colin gets the board. His put back no good. Tuttle hustling down in there to get the offensive board and gets the basket to go. Will now with 11 for Sacred Heart. Tuttle averaging 19.1 on the season. Lilly, a 3 on the way. He knocks it down. Lyric Lilly gets his first basket to go from deep range. A whistle called on Southeast of Saline. Tiernan Potacek called with the reach-in foul, picking up his first. Isaiah Kerr checking in for Southeast of Saline. 6:51 left to go in the first half. 25-16 the score. Colin will throw it in for Sacred Heart. He kicks it to Tuttle. Tuttle, baseline drives, kicks it back out to Colin. Colin loses it on the ground, kicks it back out to Tuttle. Tuttle, Hines a 3 on the way. It's off. Mars trying to hustle and chase it down, but Isaiah Kerr there to get the rebound. Tiernan Potacek will take it down the court for the Trojans. Crosses over, turnaround, drives, shoots. His basket is off, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Foul called on Sacred Heart. Ben Mars picking up his first. Potacek with 9 for Southeast of Saline. The junior will go to the line to shoot 2, shooting 54% from the stripe this season as his first is off. Ben Disberger and Colton Sprague checking in for Sacred Heart. Potacek, his second, missed as well. And the freshman Colton Sprague coming off the bench and getting the big rebound. He'll take it down the court himself, kicks it off to Wells. Wells across the court to Colin. Hines drives across the paint to Disberger. Disberger throws it back out, nearly throwing it away into the backcourt. Wells, a hustle by him to save it. Colin's 3 is off and rebounded by Teal. Teal throws it down court to Keir. Keir hustling, kicks it to Potacek. Potacek drives, shoots. Sawyers there for the rebound and the putback. And Kane Sawyers, the sophomore, answers for the first time in the second quarter. Hines, a deep 3, short. Rebounded by Sawyers. And Southeast will take over. Tiernan Potacek with it. Kicks it off to Hendrik Lund. Keir, a 3. It's off. Teal battling for the rebound. He wins it, puts it back up, and is fouled. He'll be going to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
Fouling the Knights, Ben Disberger, his first
Ben Disberger picking up his first personal.
Adam Teal.
Teal will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. A 50% free throw shooter, his first on the way, and knocks it down. They'll get one more opportunity. His second misses. Disberger battling and gets the board for Sacred Heart. Dom kicks it to Wells. Wells a 3. It's off and rebounded by Noah Hines. Nice battle for the offensive board. Hines across court to Matucci. Matucci drives, throws it back across court. Hines top of the key. Matucci a 3 on the way. Rattles out, looked good. Rattles out and rebounded by Potacek. Potacek hustles down the court, hits the deck. And ball rules out, last touched by the Knights. 4:51 left to go in the first half. 25-19 the score. As Will Tuttle will check back in for Sacred Heart. Lyric Lilly will come back in for Southeast of Saline. Sawyers gets the inbound, throws it across court. Lund with it. Lund finds Lilly. Lilly, nice little jumper up and rattles in. Lyric Lilly coming off the bench. He now has 5, all coming from the second quarter. Matucci with it, kicks it back to Wells. Wells will drive baseline, stuck, throws it away, nearly. Disberger chasing it down, kicks it, loses it, and is fouled by Kane Sawyers. Kane reaching in and poking it away. Kane Sawyers with his second. Colton Sprague will throw it in for Sacred Heart. Sprague will kick it to Wells. Wells to Tuttle. Tuttle drives it left side, kicks it to Sprague. Sprague a 3. Yes! Colton Sprague, the freshman off the bench, comes in and knocks down the huge 3 bucket. With 4:12 left to go in the first half. 28-21 the score. As Sprague called with the reach and foul across the court, he picks up his first. Lund kicks it off to Sawyers. Lyric Lilly has it for Southeast of Saline. Southeast keeping this one close. The Knights leading by 7. Keir moves the ball, kicks it to Lilly. Lilly a 3, it's off. Rebounded by Sawyers. Sawyers kicks it back out to Keir. Keir back around the horn. Lund a 3 on the way. It is short. Rebounded by Wells. Wells hustling across midcourt. He does. Drives. Kicks it to Matucci. Around the horn to Sprague. Sprague drives baseline. Kicks it back out to Matucci. Wells to Tuttle. Tuttle drives. Puts it up. It's short. And he's going to the line to shoot 2 more free throws. Kane Sawyers picking up 3 fouls in this first half. Early foul trouble for the young sophomore. Tuttle, his free throw on the way, and knocks it down. Tuttle has made 3 free throws so far in the first half. The senior, his second on the way, and bang, knocks down both of them. Tuttle with 13 for the Knights. Knights leading by 9, 3:23 left to go in the second quarter. Schwank kicks it to Potacek. Potacek back to Teal. Teal goes ahead and drives, puts it up, rattles in a little hoop and rolls around the rim and drops in. Adam Teal answers again in the late going of the second quarter. Sacred Heart nearly throwing it away, tipped into the hands, backcourt to Tuttle. Tuttle a 3 on the way. It rattles off Poked back into the hands, thrown back down low to Colton Sprague, and Sprague gets the bucket to go. Nice hustle getting the ball back, and what a vision Will Tuttle has, finding Sprague down low, wide open lane, gets the freshman the bucket. Then Colton Sprague now with 5. Lyric Lilly a 3 on the way. It's Schaff. Will Tuttle with the rebound. Coach Gormley yelling, go, go, go. Sprague has it. Sprague nearly getting it poked away. Double team, gets it out. A whistle blown on southeast of Saline. Lyric Lilly picking up his third. Colton Sprague, the freshman, will go to the line to shoot 2. His first is up and off. Sprague, a 67% free throw shooter on the season. He'll get one more opportunity from the charity stripe. Hendricks Lund checking back in for southeast of Saline. Sprague misses both free throws. Adam Teal there to rebound him. Patacek gets it across the court, drives, turnaround, takes it. Whistle blown down into the paint. Dominic Matucci called with the pushing foul. That's Dom's first personal. Luke Cullen checking in for Colton Sprague. Patacek will throw it in. Kicks it to Teal. Teal, post up, turnaround, jumper is off. Tuttle with the rebound. Tuttle kicks it to Hines. Hines hustling down the court, kicks it to Cullen. Dominic Matucci kicks it to Cullen. Cullen to Hines. The Knights moving quickly. 20 seconds on the shot clock. 32-23 the score. Cullen a 3 on the way. It's off. Into the hands of Tuttle. Tuttle puts up a shot. It's off. Battling for the ball on the floor. A jump ball called. And it'll go to southeast of Saline. 1:43 left to go in the first half. The Knights leading by 9, 32-23. Lund kicks it into Keir. He'll bring it left-hand side. Kicks it back to the right to Teal. Teal scans, kicks it to Swank. Swank stuck with it, kicks it to Keir. 1:27 left to go. Southeast keeping it close. Lund a 3 on the way, it's off. And ball poked out by southeast of Saline. With 1:19 left to go in the first half, 32-23 the score. Dominic Matucci will take it down the court for South Sacred Heart. Sacred Heart, a 3 on the way. Tuttle kicks it to Wells. Wells, his 3 off. And Southeast hustling down the court. Southeast turns it over. Hines in the front court, drives, shoots. His bucket is no good. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. As Southeast turns it over. Adam Teal called with his second foul. As Hines will go back to the line to shoot 2 in the second quarter. He's gone 3 for 4 from the stripe so far. The junior, his first free throw on the way, knocks it down. Noah Hines now with 6. He'll get one more opportunity. His shot on the way. It rattles off. Teal with the rebound. Teal hustling down the court. He'll kick it off to Lund, around to Keir. Keir back around to Swank. Swank drives, loses the handle, and turns it over. Southeast of Saline turns it over for the 8th time tonight with 39 seconds left to go in the first half. Sacred Heart, will take over. 10-point ball game, the largest lead. Any score by Sacred Heart will extend it. Hines backing up. 3 seconds divide both the shot and game clock. Wells kicks it to Matucci. Matucci around to Tuttle. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Tuttle kicks it to Hines. Hines drives around the horn to Cullen. Cullen throws it up as the buzzer goes off and knocks down the 3 bucket as the buzzer sounds of the end of the second quarter. Cullen throws up the deep 3 as the shot clock expires, knocks it down, and we go into halftime leading by 13, 36 to 23. We'll take a short break and be back with an interview by Coach Carl Hines.
Opening our doors in 1999, Salina Surgical Hospital is now 20 years strong. From inpatient stays to outpatient procedures, Salina Surgical Hospital specializes in excellence in surgical services and digestive health care. It is the depth of experience and the abilities of the physicians and nurses at Salina Surgical Hospital that make it the ideal place for high-tech and high-touch to unite. Salina Surgical Hospital is proud to be partially physician-owned, serving Salina and its surrounding communities for 20 years.
The Bennington State Bank proudly supports local sports and wants each student to know that their hard work and talent is noticed and appreciated. At Bennington State Bank, they care about local communities and are committed to fostering long-term relationships through the delivery of excellent customer service, integrity, and fairness. From helping local businesses to supporting community youth and nonprofits to helping you purchase your dream home or invest in your future, Bennington State Bank is here to help. Give them a call to experience exceptional banking with hometown service. Bennington State Bank, your trusted hometown bank. Member FDIC.
Winter travel can be treacherous if your tires are worn out. Stay safe with an inspection at Commercial Tire Company. Cold weather also drops the inflation in your tires. Get them checked today to avoid losing grip or damaging your tires. Commercial Tire will help keep you safe. For repairs that aren't tire related, our automotive and diesel mechanics will fix it right the first time. Commercial Tire Centers, West Crawford and North 9th, Salina.
Commercial Tire Centers, where service is everything.
Welcome back into the Salina Surgical Hospital radio booth. I'm Noah Helgett, Trey Tolley behind the camera as we're at intermission of the boys contest tonight. Sacred Heart on top, 36-23. We're joined alongside Coach Carl Hines of the Sacred Heart Lady Knights team. Coach, a huge win. You know, this game was shown your girls have no give up. They fought their tails off all game, back and forth, many ties, many different lead changes, but in the end, you guys victorious.
Yeah, it's a big win for us on the road. Southeast is a phenomenal basketball team. They're well coached. I have a lot of respect for how they go about things, and they did some things and took us out of some of the things that we wanted to do, but I will echo what you said. Our kids got a lot of fight, they got a lot of heart, and they're going to compete. And we learned that tonight because it wasn't always pretty. And like you said, it was a game of runs. They'd go up 4, we'd go up 6, they'd go back up 4. And we ended up on the right side of it when we needed to.
Yeah.
So we talked about winning the last 4 minutes there in that timeout of the fourth quarter, and we were able to do that. So
you know, you start league play with 2 blistering wins, Lions and Minneapolis, and you know, this one, I think, Coach, you can agree or disagree that I think it was the first, really good true test of 2 phenomenal league teams, both sitting at the top of the league standings. I thought the turning point, you saw a few turnovers, but Sacred Heart in the end really turned it around, and things were led by Addie Lee. She finished with 18.
Yeah, no, and she hit some big shots, and you could just see in her eyes that when she let it go, it was going to go in. And hats off to them. We weren't going to let Kaya beat us. She beat us 2 years. She's a phenomenal. She beat us both games last year. And they had some other girls. The Durand girl stepped up and hit some shots. 10 stepped up and hit some shots. And the other thing that's big for us is we played Friday. We get the weekend off, so we have one day to scout and prep, and that's difficult. And so my hat goes off to the girls that I've got. I wouldn't trade one of them for the world. They battle, and they are doing a lot of really good things. So,
you know, Kaya Samuelson, she averaged 10 points on the season. And like you just touched on, Coach, the way you guys adapted and shut her down, just allowing her 2 points in the contest, you know, huge victory and defensive battle you guys won tonight.
Yeah, it was. And I thought in the second half we were better on the boards. I thought Eden was good on the boards. I thought Nicole Richards was huge on the glass. And then our guards rebounded down the stretch, and that helped out too. You know, every time they made a run, it seemed like they got 2-3 opportunities at the basket, and it was like, okay, we've got a rebound coming, you know. And we were able to do that, I think, well enough in the second half to erase that little lead that they had and then build a little lead that we were able to maintain. So,
you know, early on in the third quarter, Southeast was caught in some foul trouble early on. You know, I've always been told free throws will win games. You guys shooting 8 for 9 from the charity stripe. Huge game from the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, and like you said, I don't think Emmy's missed one all year. And then Eden goes 4 for 5 tonight. She had a phenomenal game, and we were finding her on the block. And we kind of knew we would, because going in, we knew that they were going to look to shut down our guards. And so she came up big, you know, just from hanging out and letting those guards work, and they're going to find her. Our basketball IQ is awesome this year, and yeah, this is a huge win for us to be 3-0 at this point in the league, to come on the road and play a really good ranked Southeast team, according to Kansas Prep, on their home court, and be able to somehow find a way.
It's a huge statement for you guys as you guys move to 7-2 overall, 3-0 in league play. 1 or 2 road games this week.
Yep.
Couple days of practice, hit the road for the long trip out west to Hayes TMP.
Yep, we're going to celebrate this one tonight. This is a big one. This is the first time we've won down here in my 5 years. And then we go on to the next one. It's the most important. TMP's good. They beat us last year. They can shoot it. They're going to do some things, but we get 2 days to prepare, and so we'll start throwing things in tomorrow, and then we'll get more prepared even Thursday, and so we'll be ready to roll. I think we're you know, starting to figure some things out and starting to believe. So that locker room was fun tonight.
Absolutely. I hope it was, Coach. Best of luck to you Friday. Always good to talk to you, Coach Carl Hines, as the Lady Knights win 47-45. Move to 7-2 overall, 3-0 in league play. We'll take a short break and be back with second half of the men's action on Salina Post, brought to you by Salina Surgical Hospital.
Congratulations, you're having a little girl.
At that moment, everything changed. Our hopes and dreams for ourselves were instantly replaced by our hopes and dreams for her. We got life insurance policies from Shelter Insurance, so that regardless of what life throws at us, we'll still be able to provide the world to her.
Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
Hey Salina, come see us at the Kelly Kitchener Agency near the intersection of Cloud and Ohio. We want to be your Salina, Kansas insurance agent.
Whether on the field, court, or in the operating room, experience matters. A coach loves an experienced team just like a patient values an experienced doctor. Salina Ortho has ABOS board-certified physicians with over 40 years of orthopedic service. If you need help staying active or just want to discuss options regarding the newest techniques and services and specialties that Salina Ortho provides, see one of our trusted physicians or visit salinaortho.com. Salina Ortho, your voice, your choice, past, present, and future.
The hours of drills, the pre-dawn workouts, the hundreds of laps. It takes hard work, passion, and drive to do what you love. When you're sidelined by injury, Salina Regional Sports Medicine is just as committed and works just as hard to get you back in the game. Salina Regional Sports Medicine, 785-452-7366. SalinaRegionalSportsMedicine.com.
Insurance is something we all need in our business, home, car, and life. But do you really understand what's covered? And most importantly, what you are paying for? Hi, this is Rob Carlson in the Salina office of Smart Insurance. Change is good, especially if you haven't looked at your insurance policy lately. I can help you understand what you need and where the gaps are in your coverage. We provide free quotes and take pride in looking out for you. Smart Insurance, with locations in Salina, Abilene, and Harrington. Give us a call today.
APAC Kansas Incorporated has been building the Heartland from the ground up for over a century. From the supply of aggregate materials, hot mix asphalt, and concrete to the construction of roads and bridges, we do it all. You've seen our trucks, and now we want to hire you. APAC in Salina is growing, and we are hiring for all positions. From truck drivers to mechanics, general laborers, and construction, APAC has your next career. For more details, visit the job links page at salinapost.com. Great pay and benefits, APAC is an equal opportunity employer.
4 walls and a roof can make a house, but a home, that's where life happens. First steps, backyard birthdays, morning coffee, sunsets on the porch. Home isn't something you buy, it's something you feel. And when it's right, you just know. For 22 years, Dan Goebel has helped people in Salina find that feeling. And now he's here to help you. Your home is out there. Dan Goebel knows the way. Call 785-819-1904 or visit Salina Homes to find your way home.
Welcome back into the Salina Surgical Hospital radio booth. I'm Noah Helgett. Trey Tolley behind the camera. And before we start, a Salina Ortho score update in the league. Lions leading at Minneapolis at half, 28-22. As things just getting underway in the third quarter from Gypsum. Tuttle drives to the bucket. His shot no good. Sawyers with the rebound and a whistle blown. Will Tuttle called with the foul. Will picking up just his first. The Knights good position on fouls. Tuttle, Matucci, Wells, Disberger, Mars, and Sprague all have just one apiece. Southeast, on the other hand, Sawyers with 3, Lilly with 3, and Teal with 2. Potacek drives to the bucket. His shot is off. Tuttle going coast to coast to get the rebound for Sacred Heart. Wells drives, kicks it to Colin. Around the horn to Tuttle. Tuttle go ahead and drive. Shot blocked and is fouled down underneath. Adam Teal picking up his third. Excuse me, that was actually on Tiernan Potacek. Potacek picking up just his second. Tuttle will go to the line to shoot 2. His first on the way and knocks it down. Tuttle, his second on the way and knocks down both. Hines steals it away. Hines driving down the court. He puts it up and is fouled. Hines will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Nice hustle by the junior in Noah Hines, going to the floor to steal it away. And Noah Hines, the junior, will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Noah, a 63.3% free throw shooter on the season. Hines, his first, will go. Hines will get one more opportunity. Noah with 7 so far. His second on the way, rattles off. Disberger trying to fight for the rebound, wins it, and gets the putback. Ben Disberger answers into the third quarter with that huge putback after the missed free throw by Noah Hines. Tiernan Potacek for Southeast of Saline kicks it to Teal. Teal's 3 on the way and knocks it down. Adam Teal now with 10. Hines out to Tuttle. Tuttle a 3 on the way. Yes! Will Tuttle knocks down another 3, and he has 18 with 6:25 left to go in the third. And Sacred Heart extending their lead now. Tuttle gets the pass down low, stuck with it, kicking it back out to Colin. Wells a 3 on the way. It's off. Colin with the offensive rebound. Maddox Wells, another 3 on the way. Bang! Knock it down and count the bucket. It's been all Sacred Heart so far in this one. Just 3 points by Southeast of Saline. As Sacred Heart out to an 11-3 run to start this third quarter. Lund drives, Whistle blown, and Noah Hines picking up his first personal.
Foul on the Knights, Noah Hines.
Lyric Lilly will check back in for Southeast of Saline. 5:45 left to go. 47-26 the score. Lilly takes it right, kicks it to Potacek. Drives. A whistle blown, foul called.
Foul on the Knights,
Noah Hines picking up his second. Third team foul, and the Knights have 2 to give. Potacek will inbound it underneath the basket. Scans, kicks it, stuck with it, looking to kick, kicks it out to Sawyers. Sawyers, top of the key, hands it off to Potacek. Potacek with 9 points for the Trojans. Keir with it, Keir to the left to Lilly. Potacek feeding Teal. Teal post up, kicks it out to Keir. Lilly a 3 on the way. Knocks it down. Lyric Lilly knocks down the triple and has 8.
Foul on Southeast of Saline, Isaiah Keir.
Has Isaiah Keir knocking Hines, down to the deck. And Sacred Heart will inbound it in front of their bench. Hines kicks it to Wells. Wells drives it down in an open lane. Shot no good. Disberger with the putback, and it's off as well. Teal with the rebound. Lilly has it for Southeast of Saline. Teal brings it back to the center court. Potacek, baseline drives, turnaround, shot is off, stolen away by Cohen. Cohen kicks it to Wells. Wells will drive, throws it across the baseline to Hines, and Hines will turn it over for the first time in this second half. Keir will get the inbound for Southeast of Saline. Drives, kicks it. Potacek around the horn to Lilly. Lilly's stuck, kicks it up to the top of the key. Sawyers throws it fast around to Teal. Teal down low, backs it out, kicks it to Potacek. Potacek a 3, it's short. And Tuttle with the rebound. Tuttle throws it across court to Wells. Wells down to Disberger. Disberger post up, turn around, throws it out to Hines. Hines drives it into the paint. Nice little one-handed jumper is off. Rebound being battled for and won by Tiernan Potacek. Potacek walking it down the court for Southeast of Saline. Kicks it to Teal. Teal hands it off to Potacek. He thinks about the deep 3. Lilly a 3, he'll take it and he'll make it. Lyric Lilly knocks down the 3 bucket. Lilly now with 11 has the score now. Separates both teams by 15, 47-32. 3:46 left to go. We'll take a timeout and be back with the rest of the third quarter. This game being brought to you by Salina Surgical Hospital.
A deep 3 on the way. It's good. Will Tuttle.
Listen up, Knights fans. Copyco is your home for all the gear you need to show off your Sacred Heart pride this school year. In addition to what you'll find on the racks, Copyco also offers custom printing so you can support any student athlete in any activity, from football and basketball to choir and debate. From t-shirts and hats to hoodies and so much more, your home for Sacred Heart gear is Copyco in Salina, located at 2346 Planet Avenue.
3:46 left to go in the third. 47-32 the score. Sacred Heart finds themselves on top. As Matucci, Tuttle, Wells, Disberger, and Sprague all make their way to the court for Sacred Heart. Schwank, Keir, Lilly, Teal, and Potacek all in for the Trojans. Wells kicks it to Tuttle. Tuttle around the horn to Matucci. His shot blocked. And last touched out of bounds by Lyric Lilly. Ball will stick with Sacred Heart. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Tuttle gets the inbound. Tuttle a deep three. It's short. Keir with the rebound. Keir will take it down the court for the Trojans. Lilly has really had a heck of a game in the third quarter. He has 11. Schwank, his shot short. Rebounded by Tuttle. Tuttle will take it down the court. Throws it. Disberger stuck with it, trying to find it his way out. A whistle blown. And a foul called on the floor. Schwank called with his second. Tristan Schwank, a 6'2 sophomore, now has 2. Matucci throws it in to Tuttle. Tuttle moves it around to Wells. Wells feeds Disberger. Whistle blown. And Disberger called with the walk. As Sacred Heart will turn it over for the 6th time tonight. Teal has it near side corner. Trying to get things rolling, moving it. Moves it back to the left. Lyric Lilly now with it. Potacek a 3 on the way. Looks good. It's off. Schwank with the rebound, and Ben Disberger called with the over-the-back foul. Ben picking up his second.
Ben Disberger, his second personal foul.
Teal will throw it in for Southeast of Saline. Kicks it in. Potacek goes the other way. The ball thrown in the wrong position and rolls out. Last touch by the Trojans. Luke Cullen checking in, as well as Noah Hines for the Knights. Dom Matucci will take it down the court for Sacred Heart. Kicks it left to Sprague. Sprague stuck, kicks it to Matucci. Tuttle gets the feed. Tuttle out to Hines. Hines goes ahead and drives. Cullen throwing it to Matucci. Matucci turnaround, drives, holds it, shoots. His shot off. Foul called on the floor. Lyric picking up his 4th. Foul called. Originally called on the floor, but it's a 5th team foul for Southeast of Saline. That means Matucci will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. His first on the way, and it's off. Dominic Matucci, a 54.5% free throw shooter on the season.
And for the Trojans,
Hendricks Lund checking back in for Southeast. Lyric taking a seat with 4. Matucci bounces off, and a whistle blown. Whistle blown. They said the ball bounced too high and hit the top of the glass. Southeast will take over. 2:15 left to go. Lund takes it, kicks it back out to Teal. Potacek stuck, drives, guarded well, drives, gets hit. Double teamed. Kicks it to Teal. Keir a 3 on the way. It rattles out. Tuttle with the rebound. Tuttle kicks it out to Matucci. Matucci trying to find Sprague down court. Turns it over. Sprague hustles down. A whistle blown and foul called on the floor. Colton Sprague, the freshman, gets the ball back. Foul called on Tristan Schwank, picking up his 3rd personal.
At the line for the Knights, Colton Sprague.
Sprague will get 2 chances. His first on the way and knocks it down. Colton Sprague now with 6. Sprague, his second, rattles out. Matucci with the offensive board, kicks it back out to Colton, and the Knights quick reset with the ball. Tuttle, a deep three. Yes! Will Tuttle knocks down the deep three. Southeast of Saline in transition. Whistle blown, foul called on Hines. His first free throw on the way and knocks it down. His second on the way and knocks down both of them and goes perfect from the charity stripe. Keir with it for Southeast of Saline. And Southeast turns it over for the third time in the third quarter. Colin has it for Sacred Heart. Colton Sprague drives. Kicks it across the lane to Matucci. His shot short, hits the deck. And Potacek there to rebound it for Southeast. Nice no-look pass to Lund. Lund a three. It bounces off, rebounded by Potacek. Potacek puts it back up and is poked out by Sacred Heart. Kane Sawyers checking in for Southeast of Saline. Potacek will inbound it for the Trojans. Kicks it into Swank. Swank nearly losing it. Keeps it. Kicks it to Lund. Around the horn to Keir. Keir top of the key with it for Southeast of Saline. Lund drives. Kicks it up. His shot. The shot was wedged. A jump ball. That means it's sticking with Southeast of Saline. The freshman Colton Sprague jumping to the moon to poke that one away to get the things back up and going. 27 seconds left in the third. Potacek throws it into Swank. Swank has it far side. Nice handoff back to Potacek. Loses the handle. Colton Sprague gets it, drives, kicks it across the lane to Cullen, and Cullen scores off the turnover with 15 seconds left, and the Knights find themselves on top by 23. Lund has it for Southeast. Potacek now with it. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. Time ticking. Potacek down into the lane to Sawyers. Matucci pokes it away. And Southeast of Saline does not get a chance to score as the Knights lead going into the fourth quarter, 55-32. We'll take a short break and be back with the final quarter of action brought to you by Salina Surgical Hospital.
Opening our doors in 1999, Salina Surgical Hospital is now 20 years strong. From inpatient stays to outpatient procedures, Salina Surgical Hospital specializes in excellence in surgical services and digestive health care. It is the depth of experience and the abilities of the physicians and nurses at Salina Surgical Hospital that make it the ideal place for high-tech and high-touch to unite. Salina Surgical Hospital is proud to be partially physician-owned, serving Salina and its surrounding communities for 20 years.
The Bennington State Bank proudly supports local sports and wants each student to know that their hard work and talent is noticed and appreciated. At Bennington State Bank, they care about local communities and are committed to fostering long-term relationships through the delivery of excellent customer service, integrity, and fairness. From helping local businesses to supporting community youth and nonprofits to helping you purchase your dream home or invest in your future, Bennington State Bank is here to help. Give them a call to experience exceptional banking with hometown service. Bennington State Bank, your trusted hometown bank. Member FDIC.
Winter travel can be treacherous if your tires are worn out. Stay safe with an inspection at Commercial Tire Company. Cold weather also drops the inflation in your tires. Get them checked today to avoid losing grip or damaging your tires. Commercial Tire will help keep you safe. For repairs that aren't tire related, our automotive and diesel mechanics will fix it.
Sacred Heart ends up with the ball to start the fourth quarter. A quick foul called. Tiernan Potacek called with a quick foul, picking up his third personal. Sacred Heart will inbound it. Luke Cullen throwing it in for the Knights. Wells gets the inbound. Drives to the right-hand side, kicks it off to Noah Hines. Hines bringing it across court to Colin. Colin drives down into the paint, kicks it to Sprague. Sprague a three, rattles in. Colton Sprague, the freshman, knocks down another three bucket, and he has 9. Colton with the steal. Colton with the putback. What a game by Colton Sprague. The freshman coming off the bench gets the big 3 bucket to go, gets the steal, gets the answer, and the Knights now lead 60-32. Teal kicks it to Keir. Keir loses the handle, and not the second half Southeast of Saline was looking for, turning it over 9 times in this second half as Coach Francis Flax calls a timeout. 7:09 left to go in the fourth. 60-23 your score. We'll take a short break and be back. This game being presented to you by Salina Surgical Hospital.
At Vernon Jewelers, we believe jewelry is more than just an accessory. It's an expression of who you are. It's also a piece of your life that can be passed down through the generations. That's why our expert team is here to listen, understand, and help you find that piece that speaks to your story. We're not just your local jeweler. We're your neighbors, your friends, and your partners in celebrating life's precious moments. Vernon Jewelers in downtown Salina. In our 141st year, we are not old. We're just really good at what we do.
60-32 the score, 7 minutes left to go in the game. Sacred Heart has it. Colton Sprague, what a night that young man has had. As he drives and a whistle blown, foul called on Kane Sawyers. Kane picking up his 4th. Colton Sprague having a career night for that young man. He has 11 on the game. Sacred Heart hits the deck with the ball. Jump ball called, and it'll go to Southeast of Saline. Isaiah Keir gets the ball and throws it into Tiernan Potacek. Potacek hustling down the court, being guarded by Maddox. Turnaround, throws it around the horn to Lund. Lund back to Potacek, top of the key. Feeds it down to Teal. Teal post up, kicks it back out to Sawyers. Sawyers, his shot is up and good. Kane Sawyers knocks down the bucket. Wells, post up, drives right, kicks it back to the left to Cullen. Cullen, nearly losing it, keeps it. He'll drive, turn around, back out to Hines. Sprague. Drives, Hines, baseline drives, throws it out to Sprague. Sprague a 3, it's short. Rebounded by Keir. Keir kicking it off to Lund, and Lund will take it down the court for Southeast of Saline. 60-34 the score. Sacred Heart on top. 5:50 left to go in regulation. Potacek drives, takes it to the hoop, misses, gets his own rebound. A whistle blown. Colton Sprague, the freshman, picking up his 2nd.
Colton Sprague, his 2nd personal foul, and 4 of the Knights. Mason Brown.
Potacek will throw it in for Southeast of Saline. 5:41 left to go. Keir drives, gets it poked out. Mason Brown gets it for Sacred Heart. Maddox Wells hustling down the court. Takes it to the right. Moving left to right, the Knights are. Disberger back out to Hines. Across to Sprague. Sprague looking, finds Wells with it, near side corner. He'll drive, kicks it across the paint to Disberger. Disberger throwing it up, doesn't go. Gets his own rebound. The putback no good, and ends up into the hands of Maddox Wells. Brown a 3. It rattles off. Keir gets the rebound, and Keir will take it down the court for Southeast of Saline. Adam Thiel. Thiel down to Lund. Lund, his shot rattles off. And last touch by the Knights. Ben Mars checking in for Sacred Heart.
And for Southeast of Saline, Lyric Lily.
Lund will throw it in for Southeast. Lyric Lilly checking back in for Southeast of Saline. He has 4 fouls. Patacek, nice little jumper up, rattles out. Maddox Wells jumping to get that one. Wells walking it across midcourt, calling out the play. 4.5 minutes left to go. 26 points. The Knights leading by. Wells drives, kicks it into the lane, stuck. Kicks it out to Mars, around the horn to Sprague. Sprague looking for something. Gives it to Disberger, nice backdoor pass back to Sprague. His shot off though, and Southeast will take over. 4:10 left to go. Lund gets the inbound, kicks it out to Patacek. Lilly a 3 on the way. Short, rebounded, poked away. Disberger fighting for it, ends up back into the hands of Lyric Lilly. Southeast of Saline has it back. Hendricks Lund a 3. It's off. Ben gets the board on that one for Sacred Heart. Maddox Wells hustles across court. Drives. And a carry called by the young man in Maddox Wells, and Sacred Heart turns it over. As Dom Matucci will check back in for the Knights.
And for Sacred Heart, Leo Dortweiler.
Dortweiler checks in for the Knights. Patacek kicks it out to Teal. Teal at the free throw line, back to Lund. Lund a 3. Yes, Hendricks Lund knocks down his first bucket here in the fourth quarter. Mars kicks it out to Brown. Brown drives, nice little jumper is up and off. Rebounded by Southeast of Saline. Lyric Lilly, top of the key, drives, high elbow, kicks it down to Swank. Swank puts up the shot, blocked by Ben Disberger. Ben called, though, with the foul. It's his 3rd personal.
Foul on the Knights. Ben Disberger, his 3rd personal foul at the line for Southeast.
Schwank will go to the line to shoot 2. Tristan Schwank, a 6'2 sophomore for Coach Francis Flax, misses his first free throw. Checking in for Southeast of Saline, Tyson Keller, as well as Edgar Calzada. Swank, his 2nd on the way, and hits it. Tristan Swank getting the point in tonight's contest. Dominic Matucci will take it down the court for Sacred Heart. He'll kick it back to Dortweiler. Dortweiler a 3. Yes! Leo Dortweiler knocks down the 3 coming off the bench. Nice bucket by that young man. 63-38 to score, just under 2:15 left to go. Calzada kicks it to Swank, around the horn to Lilly. Keller a 3, it's off. Swank with the board, Swank with the putback. Matucci kicks it to Cruz. Cruz will drive baseline. Stuck, whistle blown, and a travel called on the freshman in Cruz Carrico. Kane Sawyer's checking back in for Southeast of Saline. Lund will take it down the court for Southeast. Kicks it to Calzada. Calzada across the court to Swank. Lund, his shot short, rebounded by Cruz. Carrico kicking it out to Matucci. And Matucci will kick it off to Carrico. Carrico a three, it's off. Rebounded by Southeast of Saline. 63-40 the score. 1:20 left to go in regulation. Calzada passing it around for Southeast of Saline as Dortzweiler pokes it away from Sawyers. Colton Sprague, the freshman, checking back in for Sacred Heart. Southeast looking to move it, kicks it out to Calzada. As Hendricks Lund gets the inbound and gets the bucket to go. Carrico baseline, drives for Sacred Heart. Dortzweiler with it. Throws it across court to Sprague. Carrico a three, it's off. Rebounded by Ben Mars, 45 seconds left. Colton Sprague holds it. They'll have to do something with the shot clock at 25. About 11 seconds the difference on the shot clock. Dortzweiler gets the pass down low. His shot is off. And Lund will get the ball for Southeast of Saline. 25 seconds left. The shot clock is off. Keller a three on the way for Southeast. It's off. Colton Sprague with the rebound. Calzada pokes it away. Sawyers to Lund. Southeast will have the ball to end things as Lund's shot is off. Swank fighting for it. A whistle blown. Foul called on Sacred Heart. Ben Mars picking up his second with 6.2 seconds left to go. Sacred Heart going to be victorious in this one, 63-42, and stay undefeated on the season. Calzada, his three on the way, knocks it down as the buzzer sounds. Sacred Heart winning this one 63-45, moving to 9-0. Overall, 3-0 in league play. Southeast of Saline dropping to 1-7 overall, 0-3 in league play. We'll take a short break and be back with final game wrap-up and an interview by Coach Brian Gormley.
Opening our doors in 1999, Salina Surgical Hospital is now 20 years strong. From inpatient stays to outpatient procedures, Salina Surgical Hospital specializes in excellence in surgical services and digestive health care. It is the depth of experience and the abilities of the physicians and nurses at Salina Surgical Hospital that make it the ideal place for high-tech and high-touch to unite. Salina Surgical Hospital is proud to be partially physician-owned, serving Salina and its surrounding communities for 20 years.
The Bennington State Bank proudly supports local sports and wants each student to know that their hard work and talent is noticed and appreciated. At Bennington State Bank, they care about local communities and are committed to fostering long-term relationships through the delivery of excellent customer service, integrity, and fairness. From helping local businesses to supporting community youth and nonprofits to helping you purchase your dream home or invest in your future, Bennington State Bank is here to help. Give them a call to experience exceptional banking with hometown service. Bennington State Bank, your trusted hometown bank. Member FDIC.
Winter travel can be treacherous if your tires are worn out. Stay safe with an inspection at Commercial Tire Company. Cold weather also drops the inflation in your tires. Get them checked today to avoid losing grip or damaging your tires. Commercial Tire will help keep you safe. For repairs that aren't tire related, our automotive and diesel mechanics will fix it right the first time. Commercial Tire Centers, West Crawford and North 9th, Salina.
Commercial Tire Centers, where service is everything.
Congratulations, you're having a little girl.
At that moment, everything changed. Our hopes and dreams for ourselves were instantly replaced by our hopes and dreams for her. We got life insurance policies from Shelter Insurance, so that regardless of what life throws at us, we'll still be able to provide the world to her.
Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
Hey Salina, come see us at the Kelly Kitchener Agency near the intersection of Cloud and Ohio. We want to be your Salina, Kansas insurance agent.
Whether on the field, court, or in the operating room, experience matters. A coach loves an experienced team just like a patient values an experienced doctor. Salina Ortho has ABOS board-certified physicians with over 40 years of orthopedic service. If you need help staying active or just want to discuss options regarding the newest techniques and services and specialties that Salina Ortho provides, see one of our trusted physicians or visit salinaortho.com. Salina Ortho, your voice, your choice, past, present, and future.
The hours of drills, the pre-dawn workouts, the hundreds of laps. It takes hard work, passion, and drive to do what you love. When you're sidelined by injury, Salina Regional Sports Medicine is just as committed and works just as hard to get you back in the game. Salina Regional Sports Medicine, 785-452-7366. SalinaRegionalSportsMedicine.com.
Insurance is something we all need in our business, home, car, and life. But do you really understand what's covered? And most importantly, what you are paying for? Hi, this is Rob Carlson in the Salina office of Smart Insurance. Change is good, especially if you haven't looked at your insurance policy lately. I can help you understand what you need and where the gaps are in your coverage. We provide free quotes and take pride in looking out for you. Smart Insurance, with locations in Salina, Abilene, and Harrington. Give us a call today.
Welcome back into the radio booth. I'm Noah Helget. Trey Tolley behind the camera. As Sacred Heart victorious in this one, moving to 9-0 overall, 3-0 in league play with a 63-45 victory over the Southeast of Saline Trojans. Southeast of Saline led in scoring by Lyric Lilly. Lyric finished with 11. Tiernan Potacek with 10. Adam Teal with 9. Edgar Calzada, Tristan Swank with 3. Kane Sawyers with 4, and Hendricks Lund with 5. Sacred Heart led in scoring by none other than Will Tuttle. Will finished with 21. Colton Sprague, the freshman coming off the bench, he finished his game tonight with 11. Noah Hines coming off huge in that first half finished with 9. Luke Cullen with 7. Maddox with 6. Dominic Matucci missing 3 games coming back. He finished his evening with 4. Leo Dortzweiler, the sophomore coming off the bench, he finished with 3. And Ben Disberger with 2. Sacred Heart victorious in this one, 63-45. We'll take a short break and be joined alongside Coach Brian Gormley to talk post-game.
APAC Kansas Incorporated has been building the Heartland from the ground up for over a century. From the supply of aggregate materials, hot mix asphalt, and concrete to the construction of roads and bridges, we do it all. You've seen our trucks, and now we want to hire you. APAC in Salina is growing, and we are hiring for all positions. From truck drivers to mechanics, general laborers, and construction, APAC has your next career. For more details, visit the job links page at salinapost.com. Great pay and benefits, APAC is an equal opportunity employer.
4 walls and a roof can make a house, but a home, that's where life happens. First steps, backyard birthdays, morning coffee, sunsets on the porch. Home isn't something you buy, it's something you feel. And when it's right, you just know. For 22 years, Dan Goebel has helped people in Salina find that feeling. And now, he's here to help you. Your home is out there. Dan Goebel knows the way. Call 785-819-1904 or visit Salina Homes to find your way home.
When the time comes to honor a life, Hire Scott Mortuary in Salina is here with care, compassion, and guidance every step of the way. Celebrate memories, cherish family, and find comfort in tradition. Hire Scott Mortuary, celebrating life, embracing legacy.
Lily Pad Septic, this is Callie, where we can get you a flush and a rush. How can we help you flush today?
Oh, it smells like something died out by my septic tank. It's bad.
Oh no, I know that smell you're talking about. Cole!
I smelt it from here.
Flush! The freakishly fast frog!
I'll follow the funk. It's not a dead animal, sir. It's your septic tank venting gases. Oof. She's full, real full.
That's the smell.
I've got to get back and tell Callie. Callie, he needs a pump out, quick!
Already got a pump truck rolling.
If you need a flush and a rush, call Lily Pad Septic.
We guarantee to inspect your septic issues within 24 hours.
Or you get a free septic tank pump out worth $399.
Lily Pad Septic.
We'll be there in a splash.
Callie, quick! Kiss me! That stink stuck to my skin!
I, don't know if I can.
Oh, good. I can smell other things again.
Welcome back into the radio booth, presented to you by Salina Surgical Hospital. Sacred Heart picking up the big win, 63-45. Sacred Heart staying undefeated, 9-0 overall, and moving to 3-0 in league play. Joined alongside Coach Brian Gormley. Coach, a game we always look forward to. Two, big rivals in the league. And tonight we're victorious in this one.
Yeah, Southeast was definitely up to the rivalry challenge. Like you said, they came out and shot the ball well. Both Adam Thiel and Tiram Potacek were excellent in the first half. And, they tested our defense, and they won a lot of them. So, hats off to Southeast for doing a great job tonight and competing for 4 quarters.
And, I thought it started from the get-go, only allowing 11 first-quarter points. Defense played really, really good this game. We talked before the game with Dom coming back. It's awesome having him back as a player. He does so much for this team, and he had a good game tonight.
He sure did. He came in and he just fit right in, hit that open 3 early. That was nice to see. But you see him off the ball defensively, how excellent he is, and he never gets rattled on the offensive end. He just gives us a little something extra, and it was good to have him back. And bottom line was, you talk about that first quarter defense. Sometimes we always play hard. Our guys play hard. Sometimes we can play a little smarter, and that's what we're continuing to work on.
And, a quick turnaround, first of 2 road games this week. A couple of days of practice, hit the road, way out west, go to Hayes TMP for a good matchup against the Monarchs.
Yeah, that's that's the Catholic rivalry for us right there. And, Coach Mayer has those guys playing really well. They're a fast tempo team. They'll push it, they'll spread you, they'll shoot it. So we're going to have to get out, cover every inch of that half-court defense. And, we had a good battle with them last year. We got out early. And they try to reel us, back in. And the Schmeidler kid, he's a heck of an athlete, good shooter. If he gets hot, then he presents problems.
Good luck, Coach. Friday, we look forward to being there.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
In Minneapolis, we just got a score update, Salina Ortho score update. Minneapolis defeats Lions 53-51. We'll close things out here from southeast of Saline as Sacred Heart moves to 9-0 overall, 3-0 in league play, 63-45. We'll have coverage of Friday night's game from Hayes as Sacred Heart will travel out and play the Monarchs of Hayes TMP. I'm Noah Helgett, Trey Tolley behind the camera. We say goodnight.